They go crazy, you lame niggas. Dirty Harry, let me paint with ya. I swear you should've brought the gang with ya. You niggas hurting, I'm the painkiller. Live hypocrites, little nigga, I'm sick of this. All you Luther, Mr. X. Bet your bitch call you Minute Man. Got that hoe turning tricks out of minivan. I told you the God run it. I see all of these con artists speaking foul on us. If you knew what I knew, you would bow, ho. But you did right and run in your mouth, though. Fake ass activist sound mixed with this rapping shit, and I'm the advocate. Just stick to the facts and quit. See, we know you ain't slapping shit, but that ratchet bitch got the hoe on one knee like she Kaepernick. Let the gang touch the water, no battleship. See, that's L after L, change the pattern. I'm the champ, we got more rings than Saturn. This is not even practice, I had to mention I got 10 other styles in the package hidden for any other nigga that got to get it. I will son it straight up, give his ass the business. Chosen, can you a bitch? Kept killers the last thing I'm worried about, man, you haters is last week. Chosen, can you a bitch?
You get mad, somebody, well, Straight Drop said Irene was this and Monifa was this. Them hoes guilty. Fuck you mean. And Jazz, I think your ass got something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean, nigga. Let's put it out there. Motherfuckers so tough, dog. I'm trying to hide behind.
What's going on, people? This your boy Logic, and as promised, we're gonna do our first ad. This first ad is from our sister Tamiko B, and she got some earrings, she got keychains. Y'all take time, y'all check her out, and then we gonna do what we say we gonna do and support each other. It's your boy Logic. I'm out of here. Peace.
They know.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? I think everybody already heard. R.I.P. to Mac Miller. Overdose. Sad. It's sad, yo. It seems like every day some bullshit out here. Every fucking day, yo. You can't duck it, yo. The world we live in. The world we live in. You can't even duck it, man. Let me see exactly what's going on. Give me 1 second. Mac Miller, dead 26. Apparent overdose. Let's see what it says.
Dylan McDermott's sexual assault case rejected by LA County DA. Chanel West Coast's beach and birthday in Hawaii. Check out the girls' trip takes. Jeffrey Owens accepts.
Oh man, we ain't trying to go through that. Just play this ad. Man, play this one. All that other stuff I don't need right now.
Dylan McDermott's sexual assault case rejected by LA County DA. Chanel West Coast's beach and birthday in Hawaii. Check.
I'll read it. Mac Miller died Friday of apparent overdose. TMZ has learned. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Mac was found Friday at around noon at his San Fernando Valley. Around noon. It was like 5 hours ago. Somebody at home and pronounced dead at the scene. God damn, this shit's sad, y'all. Yesterday, Burt Reynolds, today, Mac Miller. Like, god damn, all this talent, motherfuckers. Like, listen. Do you need drugs to get this talent these days? Does drugs give you extra lyrics or bars? Because it seems like a lot of good talent is on drugs, yo. You notice that? Like, a lot of good talent is on drugs, and like, I don't know, they depressed.
Dylan McDermott's sexual assault case rejected by LA County DA. Chanel West Coast's beach and birthday in Hawaii. Check out the girls' trip takes. Jeffrey Owens accepts offer from Tyler Perry and will appear on 10 episodes. Check out the biggest models showing up and showing off for BS casting. Burt Reynolds lived out last days at longtime FL home thanks to loving landlord.
Alright, here we go.
Mac Miller. Dead at 26. Apparent overdose. 39.8K 70 September 7, 2018, 1:20 p.m. PDT. Mac Miller dead at 26 of apparent drug overdose. Exclusive. Mac Miller died Friday of an apparent overdose. TMZ has learned. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ. Mac was found Friday at around noon at his San Fernando Valley home and was pronounced dead at the scene. We're told authorities were alerted by a male friend who placed a 911 call from Mac's home. Miller has had trouble recently with substance abuse, in the wake of his breakup with Ariana Grande. The rapper wrecked his G-Wagon by wrapping it around a utility pole back in May and was arrested for DUI and hit and run. He fled the scene, but cops say he later confessed at his home. He blew 2 times the legal limit. September 2016. Mac and Ariana. After his arrest, Ariana tweeted, "PLS take care of yourself," and was clearly concerned about substance abuse. After their breakup, Ariana made it clear, his substance abuse had been a deal breaker in their 2-year relationship. His 2014 mixtape, Faces, was almost autobiographical on the subject of drug use. There were also references to premature death. An profile of Mac was just published Thursday by Vulture. Among other things, Mac said he had enormous pressure growing up in the public eye. Mac's last post to Instagram. Thursday night, Mac posted video of a record player and you hear his song, So It Goes, which includes lyrics, 9 lives, never, die, F.A. heaven, I'm still getting high. Mac was supposed to start a tour next month. Story developing. 70 comments. Click to view. Around the web. Celebrities who are much poorer than...
Alright, y'all don't think that's weird that they always try to blame it on somebody else? Let's see. Let's go do some research real quick. Was he really, like, depressed by a woman, though? Let's see what their breakup was about. Like, I don't know, man. That's why I always tell y'all, man, when they say that women rule the world, that's just facts, y'all. When they say women rule the world, they not lying, yo. Alright? You tell me a brother who ain't out there, everything we do is for y'all. Alright? As well as trying to, you know what I mean, cope with the pain for a woman, yo. It's not her fault. I don't want nobody to blame her, you know what I mean? Because nobody knows the inside of the problem. But at the same time, he definitely loved her, you know what I'm saying? But we can't automatically say that this got to do with her. Because people do drugs for other reasons too. That's probably just a part of the issue. You see? It should be a part of the issue. But these drugs, man. And they never try to figure out who gave them the drugs. You notice that? They just blame it on the drugs. You know what I mean? These are prescriptions. Alright? Which 9 times out of 10, he ain't prescribed to it. And then it's... Like when people do these overdoses, people don't realize it hurts the people close to him. Know why? Because 9 times out of 10, it was somebody close to him who knew that he was on these drugs and probably 9 times out of 10 tried to stop him, and now they're gonna feel guilty for the rest of their life. So when people out here doing drugs, yo, you please realize that at the end of the day, that when something happens to you, it's people who are gonna blame themselves. And in reality, they ain't gonna blame themselves. They don't have to. They shouldn't have. All right. I think people need to really go check into these therapists, everything, man. It should be a guarantee. Like when people like this, man, like with managers and with, it's crazy when people got managers. You feel what I'm saying? When people getting money, all right, with somebody, their best interest should be that person. All right. How can you have? To be honest, you gotta blame everybody who's getting money with them, because you gotta protect. You have to protect your investment. All right. And then the sadder part is a lot of these managers, the people who get money with them, are friends and family. So you have to always protect your investment. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds kind of bad just saying anything about the money, but at the same time, man, life is way more than drugs, yo. All right, you could be high on life. You know what I mean? You could be high on life. All right. Let me see what else. This shit crazy. Let me see what's up with Mac and Ariana. This is sad, yo. There's always somebody. Who was just talked about not a week ago. Like, I'm gonna tell you, yo. Women will have you do things that you think you won't do. Even I could talk about experience myself, yeah. I've been like, I say like first time I popped a pill ever in my life, I'll say I was like 25, 26. All right, being a follower, being with a beautiful woman, and then she popped the Xanax, right? So, all right, me being at that age and never ever 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 trying a pill in my life, you know, only thing I ever did was smoke weed. So you think that when you smoke a blunt, you chill 30 minutes an hour, then your high go down, you smoke another blunt. So I took that pill like I did a blunt. As soon as I thought that the pill feeling was going down, I took another one. Right? Knowing that, oh, I'm a big boy, so I'm thinking that I could handle it. I can't. All right? I couldn't. I found myself on the side of the toilet, door locked, 3-4 hours. Like, you see that red light. You can't even speak. You know what I mean? Your mouth is locked. You couldn't even scream. I couldn't even scream for help. You see? But you know, God gave me a second chance. So I never did a pill again. You feel? Never did a pill that wasn't prescribed. How about that? All right? Because it's that. It's that. Just because you think a machine make it and you think a machine whips it and make it, it's always mistakes. It could be that one pill that got extra in it. All right? All right? Let's say you're taking Xanax. It could be, just because it comes from the factory, don't mean that one pill can't be a mistake. It can't mean that the machine didn't lock up and didn't mix the other formulas in it and just straight whatever it is. And that could, man, listen, man. Listen, man. We got listen, man. Shit. Man, condolences to his mom and everybody, man. There's a lot of people right now fucked up. I'm telling you. There's a lot of people right now fucked up and can't even go through, definitely off of this. Because this gotta be like, what, stress? I ain't too fun. Like, I don't be outside. I don't be around people. So I don't know what other people doing with drugs and shit like that. So this is new to me, you know. But it's definitely sad, you know. And then people, yeah, it's addiction, man.
Mac Miller dead at 26. Ariana Grande's rapper X dies from apparent overdose. The U.S. music star, real name Malcolm James McCormick, has died following recent trouble with substance abuse, according to reports in the States. By Vicky Newman Sr. Celebrity Reporter. 2126, September 7, 2018 updated 21:46, September 7, 2018. Celebs. Click to play. Watch.
It's sad, yo. But I just wanted to just drop this down for y'all real quick. I ain't got too much to say about this because I don't know too much about these illnesses. But I think the whole cause of losing a life over addiction or over a woman or anything that you could just, you know what I mean, time will heal. All right, so you ain't gotta go to drugs. You know what I mean, you go to something else. You know what I mean, just say no to drugs, yo. All right, we're losing too many people. Michael Jackson, we losing too many people, man. Powerful people, man, over pills. Over pills. I don't know. Anybody got anything to say? Want to say? The phone lines is on. Anybody want to talk? Anybody experience anything like this? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna go. I know somebody out there who experienced something like this and know how this feels, so I'm gonna open on this phone line. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I know it's gotta hit home somewhere, and somebody can explain it way better than I can. Prince. My uncle over on drugs. I don't know. The phone lines is on. Somebody call up. Somebody who experienced and understand these drugs. Honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared to take a drug.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. If you are the host.
All right, the phone lines is on. All right. The phone lines is on. I don't know. It ain't too much really I could get on this because it's an overdose. You know what I mean? All I could do is give my heart peace and my love to his family.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. There is one other participant in the conference.
Guns and drugs.
Please announce yourself.
Guns and drugs. All right? Guns and drugs. Mac Miller overdose. For people who's actually happened. 26 years old. All right? They saying he's probably depressed off leaving his girlfriend. We don't know if that's true. That's allegedly. All right? Because it could be more than that. You know what I mean? It could be deeper than that. All right? You go to his songs, you know what I mean? You can clearly see who was Mac Miller, a rapper. He was like the next Eminem. You don't know who Mac Miller is? Really? It's Mac Miller. All right, it's like 340 people in here. I know somebody could relate to this topic. All right. What's up? I'm not nice, try me. What's up, Rika? Drama Tuber, Flat Earth, Jersonomics. What up, brother? Josh. BKO Day. Hello.
Baby girl Wills, 47.
How you doing?
Hi, Straight Drop.
How you doing?
Hi, family. This is a sad day.
Yeah.
This is baby girl.
How you doing, baby girl?
I've never been up here, but
Welcome.
you just made a statement.
Yes,
you know,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I want to speak on that because, you know, I told some people in your chat one day
It's crispy, y'all.
that you really don't know what people are going through, and you come across these channels, and I came across you guys some months ago after my third back surgery, and I've been I was a dialysis nurse for 20 years. So now I'm on the other side of this. And it started with me having back pain and having to work, and because I love my job, instead of having that first surgery,
You made
I
it
was
worse.
given pills.
Mm.
Okay, I was given pills, and those pills helped me to work 16 shifts, 16-hour shifts a day. Okay.
Wow.
So as a nurse, I knew what I was doing to my body, and I was only putting a Band-Aid over the situation.
Right.
So I would take pills, and I continued to work and continued to work until February 18th, 2013. I had a stroke on my job, and I left work, never went back, and the surgery began. Well, you build a tolerance of
Tolerance
pills. Okay, you build a tolerance, so they have to increase the amount of that dosage or the strength amount of that pill.
Right.
So as of today, I'm disabled now, and I'm home every day, and I take, and I'm just gonna let you guys know, I consider you guys, you know, a family, and I'm not embarrassed because this is my truth. This is who I am.
Respect.
I take 30 milligrams of oxycodone. I'm taking 30 milligrams of morphine. I'm taking Soma, which is carisoprodol. It's a very high muscle relaxer because of the muscle spasms that I have, and I walk with a cane or a walker because I don't have the balance that I used to
have.
So I have the muscle relaxers, and then I have gabapentin, which is also, it's not a narcotic, but it helps with the muscle spasms too.
Right.
So the reason I'm calling in is because I know that there are kids and these young people out here that get a hold of these pills, and they take them because it's fun. I take them because of a necessity, just to get through the day. They take them because it's fun.
Right.
But then it becomes a point where you can't get them anymore. So that's why a lot of people end up on heroin, because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Okay. And then they end up overdosing because you're still building a tolerance with that heroin.
Right.
And then they die off not realizing what they're doing. They're taking this stuff fun. It's not fun. It's really serious. You're going to either have a breakdown of your organs, your kidneys, your liver. You know, that could happen, or you could take too much. And we have Prince and Michael Jackson and Mac Miller. You know, we have these situations. So I just, it's really sad.
It is. Like I know somebody like my mother. Welcome 732. My mother, right?
Hey, baby, it's me. It's Crystal.
How you doing, Crystal?
Hey, Crystal.
How you doing? Yeah, like the same story that you're saying. That,
Just chilling, baby.
the same story that you're telling. I'm very familiar with my mother. My mother had a stroke. She had a heart attack, and in a day, my mom was literally taking 30 pills a day. Right, like a lot of pills you name. My mama took, and then my mom was like it was like, to me, telling her you got to stop was easier for me to tell her that, but the way she break it down to me is like it's a strong addiction, that to a point that you feel wise you can't live without. You see, and then we put my mom into clinics, and it was everything. They should withdraw from them, right? And then they try to give her, something else, but then her body would, like, without having it for so long, her body she started getting smaller. The pills ate her teeth, and it did so much to my mom, to the point that she was introduced to weed, and now she doesn't take nothing but medication for her diabetes. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's it. But sometimes when she wakes up, she goes back into her old way that she says she needs it because she feels pain, you know what I mean, from the surgeries previously. Yes. And then it's so hard for me to tell her, hey, Ma, you don't need that. And then everybody around her is not trying to go with, because when a person needs the medication, they are a bitch. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's to the point that you sometimes you rather say, hey, okay, here, the last one. And that last one will make a whole bigger addiction, a bigger problem. So now when she does that, when she needs it sometimes, we just throw her into a place for a week until they'll know how to do it better than we will. You see, it costs money. And my dad's got good insurances, but it's still, my dad has the best of insurances, and it still costs out the pocket. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Right.
It was one time my dad paid so much on medication for my mama, that in the mail he received over like $9,000 on refunds on money. You know what I mean? Checks was coming in out of nowhere, things that he didn't even know. Because my mom. That's another reason why I left the other situation alone. Because when you start talking about parents and stuff like that, I can't deal with that. That's another level. So it's the whole point that my mom was on pills, but it takes power, it takes will, and the love of life to leave that things alone. Because those things are actually worse than the drugs that they're saying that is on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Adderall that you give your kids, it ain't nothing but ice. It's an amphetamine, but they only give it to you if they can control it. If a drug dealer is out here selling heroin or ice or whatever, they go to jail. But as long as it's in a pharmacy with a different name, it's cool. It's a clear. You see what I'm trying to say?
That's the thing, because I smoked marijuana before my back problem started. I smoked it. But because I live in North Carolina, they don't allow it. We don't have medical marijuana. You're not going to let that happen here. That's just the bottom line.
See, where we at is legal. You see, but people don't know that with marijuana, it would never be legal in certain places, because certain places, if you think about it, the places that aren't legal with marijuana is because they have better needs for the crops, for dairy. for certain things,
Right.
like let's take Texas for example. It's too much food getting raised out there for them to have marijuana. Cause know why? Farmers will stop having cattle, and they'll grow weed. So certain places they
That's
just won't
right.
be. So people got to understand
Right.
it's only gonna be beneficial to the states that aren't producing things that we need to survive.
And the pharmaceutical business here is a big business here. It's a big business. So, I was dirty when I first ended up in a pain clinic, but after so long, it was out of my system, and then I was no longer. And I've been taking medication since 2010 when it started. And if I could have gone back and just said no to, if I could have said no to the first surgery,
You've been good.
maybe I wouldn't be in this shape. But
Mm-hmm.
just for people that may be dealing with pain, what's been done to me, I've been butchered in my back.
Yep.
I would just tell you to leave it alone because I'm still have back pain and I'm still on the medication.
Pills are
So
so
where did I win at? I lost.
pills are so bad to the fact my mom been on pills I say since '99, right? And then in 2005 or six, when I came home from the penitentiary, they told my mom that she only had 90 days to live, right? So now
Wow.
2018, she's still here. You see what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's like from
God
99
bless.
from 99, 2005, 2006, 6, 7 years, those medications killed her. Basically, she was supposed to be dead according to the doctors. So it only takes 5 to 6 years from these young kids being 19, getting addicted on these medications. Then they get 25,
Yeah.
26, thinking they're healthy, thinking they still got it, and
Mhm.
out of nowhere, you're dead.
Can you imagine how, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but could you imagine how I felt? My daughters are all grown, 4 daughters.
Hmm.
But could you imagine how I felt as a parent hearing a song called Miley Percocet? I mean, are we serious here?
Back in the day, I'm pretty sure that y'all are growner than I am. But back in the day, me growing up, the rappers used to joke people who talked about drugs. Like used to get picked
Yes.
on for that. But now everything changed, and we gotta blame ourselves. Cause know why? Like my generation, we used to joke our mom and dad music. You see,
Yeah.
and now they're joking our music. You see, but
Okay.
DMX used to rap about his pain with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Now they're
Right. Right.
celebrating their drugs. You
They
see?
celebrate.
Yes, sir. We were just talking.
And we're
It's
paying
sad.
and promoting them, giving them millions of dollars to do it. There's rappers that do
Yeah.
interviews that would tell you, "Hey, I really don't do like Future. What do he say? Oh, I don't really do drugs, but
Don't really do it.
I'll feed that information to your kids, and they'll buy it, and they'll think that because I'm cool, because I have the sexiest woman, the flyest car. So now what? Half the kids want to be Future. Future has Sierra. Future got a Maserati.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a pop Molly and Percocet too. You know why? Because Molly and Percocet gonna give me a Sierra. That's just a young mind thinking.
Mhm. That younger generation. One of my daughters is 25,
This is so
and
sad.
one of her friends they grew up in going to church together. They graduated high school together. She's gone 2 years ago. I didn't even know the girl was taking pills and then escalated to heroin. She was only 23 years old. She's gone.
And
You know,
go ahead,
Drop.
go ahead.
You know, Drop. I'm gonna tell you the seriousness when it comes to drugs. My uncle was killed back in the '80s,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna tell you how serious it is when it comes to these drugs. He was dating this woman, and he was in love with this woman. And back during that time, my uncle was one of the biggest time drug dealers, but he changed when it came to her. And he tried to get her off these drugs so bad. It started out as mere smoking weed. And then it came to lacing the weed.
Mm.
And then it escalated up. And it escalated to something much higher. And it started with the heroin, the coke, and everything else, and the rocks and all that stuff. And it got to a point that this woman set him up. She set him up. That
Wow.
she sold drugs to this guy. And the guy put a hit out on her. And she said, I will get you your money or I will get you your drugs. And she told my uncle to meet her in front of this lady's house. And when she showed up with my uncle, she gave what was this guy thought was his product, was aspirin. And he pulled out a 12 gauge saw-off shotgun that the neighbor, the lady in her house, recorded it. That News Channel 2 the lady turned the recording over to News Channel 2. My grandmother had to see it on the news. That's how she knew her son, her oldest child, was dead. We had to stop her from going to Halifax Hospital, from seeing her child on that table with that big hole in his body, because this woman could not get off of drugs that started with weed. Weed is a gateway. Whether people realize it or not, it's a plant. It's a gateway.
It is classic, but like some people got some. It is to a certain extent, but it's to the point that I think people have to realize what a drug is. Like, listen, when I first started smoking weed, right, and then I noticed that I liked it. Then after I noticed I liked it, I noticed I loved it, right? And then I was I always used to go back to movies, right, like New Jack City or Don't Be a Menace to South Central, or the funny one too, when they always said that you be gay, you suck a dick or something for a drug. You know what I mean? So when I seen that, and I know that I don't want to suck a dick, so I'm like, yo, I'll never do no other drug. You see what I'm trying to say? Because you never know what you'll do. When people over here saying, hey, you don't know what you do when you do this, when you don't got the money for it, people stealing from their parents, stealing from loved ones,
stealing from their friends, they're stealing from everybody.
Exactly. So when it comes to when it comes to, you don't know what you'll know what you'll do. Yeah, it's just like when you don't know what you're gonna do.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead. Man, ask the caller. Go ahead, say your name. Go ahead, say your name. Go ahead, say your name. Go ahead, baby.
Last week.
All right. How you doing?
It's Crystal, babe.
How you doing? How you doing, Crystal? Go ahead, Crystal. You got the floor. Go ahead.
Right.
Nah, you got the floor. Go ahead, Crystal.
All right. I just lost my brother-in-law. Just lost his father.
Right.
He was addicted to pills and to coke. And this was a daily thing for him. So, on Tuesday of last week, he did not wake up.
Can someone turn off the back? Can someone turn off the background? Someone got TV on in the background.
He wasn't.
But go ahead, Crystal.
I don't have anything on.
We hear you, Crystal. Go ahead.
Yeah, you.
Go ahead. We hear you.
He wasn't expect. It was unexpected.
Right.
I just lost my stepmother to pills. 2017. 2016, I lost my father to pills. So now I'm under so much stress, PTSD, bipolar. I'm taking medication up the asshole. I got a gunshot to my leg that hurts me on bad weather.
Hmm.
I got a stab wound to my arms that causes pain when it's cold. I got shot in the chest.
Where you from, Chicago?
A lot of no.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm from New York.
Okay. Me too.
But I lived the gang life. I'm a blood all the way through since I was 11 years old.
All right, respect.
I'm 36 now. And I don't think the next time I get shot up, I'm gonna make it.
I pray you don't get shot.
I pray people I pray people like this listen to your story. Go ahead. I know you about to say. Go ahead.
It just it fucks my head up. You know why? Because I don't want to be on this medication.
Have you
none of the stuff that I'm taking.
Have you ever thought about the medication? Like, all right, we don't know too much. Well, I don't know too much about like before 1960, right? I haven't did too much research about before the 60s of our lives. But what I'm very aware of from school, from a teacher, from what they taught us in school, that people was living longer, they was way healthier before their prescriptions of medication was put out here for us. They had a whole lot of home remedies. So are these prescription pills here to really control the population? Because before guys will work until they was 80 and be cock strong. But now, you know what I mean, with a little penicillin back in the day, where they used, back in the day, they didn't have AC. They didn't have lights. They didn't have so much shit that we gotta have to be strong. And they lived longer. Are these little things like lights and AC running your house, is that little thing like that don't matter to us, but is that what's killing us? Because it ain't regular. All right, Freon blowing through your house all day. All right, through the ACs.
Yeah.
It's every little thing is killing us, and people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Every little thing.
Well, these kids I do know that they get a hold of these pills, right? and they enjoy how it makes them feel, and they don't realize it's only going to take.
But do it go back? Do it go back? But do it go back to parenting? Do it go back to a young individual not having somebody that they love and they're missing, but they don't really realize it, right? Because listen, you could have something missing in your life and don't blame it for the problem, but in reality, that's the problem. You see what I'm trying to say? All right. Growing up without a dad, you might think it's regular because know why? You was raised without a dad. But guess what? Being with a dad gives you certain kind of insight in certain things that you think ain't important. Or you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to explain it the right way, but there's certain things that a lot of these kids are missing. A woman in 2018, a woman is a man. A woman is a man. Hate to say, in 2018, a woman is a man.
In most cases.
The goddamn the numbers don't lie.
Cases.
There's more working women out here right now than there's working men. Yeah, it's more women on this earth, but at the end of the day, it's think about back in the day again. There was no working woman. Woman was at home taking care of home while men did all he could do to go hunt bull, do whatever he had to do to maintain that household. Be gone for 2 weeks. You see what I'm trying to say? And the woman was strong as hell then. You feel me? The kids didn't violate. The kids didn't disrespect the mamas. You see?
That's right.
You know what I mean? My dad was military. My dad would come home 6 months later, and I'll be scared. My dad be going in the military 6 months, and I'll be scared. If I fuck up 2 months he gone, I'll be scared for the next 4 months when I'm coming home. That fear is no longer here no more. All right? First time I smoked a blunt, I was 18 years old, out of their house. You see? Because you know why? My dad's straight Jamaican and didn't play none of that bullshit. You feel me? The ass whoopings was no woman, no man on this earth never hit me as hard as my dad. You see? So that fear is lacking in these households. Back in the day, your dad was your OG. Your dad said, don't do no pills, don't do no pills. All right? Your dad was the OG. Yeah, it's a nigga on the block telling you dumb shit, But at the end of the day, you thought about your dad at that dumb nigga told you that dumb shit. You see? So we still got, it all comes back to us as a man. All right? As simple as that. Let's do background search. Let's see where this boy dad at. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm going to go see where his dad at.
Yes, and my kids, you know, my daughters, my husband and I, we were rough, but I was a warrior, a damn maniac with my girls, man. And, you know, I'm proud of who they are and the mothers that they are, you know, and they had that two-parent home, you know, but I didn't, you know. My dad and my mom were never married, so I didn't have that. And, you know, but my girls did, so I'm proud of that. And it made a difference. But it seems like once we got to the baby, I was just wore out. I was tired, you know, and she's a good girl, you know, but I was tired. And I noticed the world had changed by the time she became 18. There was a difference in the air with the kids.
Right.
You know, it was no longer the same. So, and this is scary now. I mean, why would you pick up a pill and take it, not knowing what you're doing to yourself? It's not fun. It's not for fun. And
yeah, that's scary.
How are they getting them? How are they getting them? But there's a market for it now.
Exactly.
There's a market out there.
I mean, back in the day, I know guys that actually would go in with just in all black and kick in the back door and just grab everything. It's a heist. You know what I mean? The same way you think that people will get together to rob a bank, they're quicker now to rob a pharmacy. Google it. They're robbing pharmacies before a bank.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And now by this internet right now, there's fuck a Xanax. This is dudes around here right now that could make their own Xanax. You know what I mean? They know the things that are in it. They could order overseas, and they could listen. People don't realize to order these drugs, you could order a drug from overseas and just say it's for educational or research, and they'll send it to you. As long as you say it's for research, they'll send it to you. People don't know that. Yeah, like the fake, like the Molly, the MDMA. Is another thing. It's another thing out there that's the same exact thing, but it's like brown. And if you put one little bit extra inside of it, right, you're dead. But they'll send it to you for research. So now it's a hood chemist. Whipping up this shit, and if you do one wrong thing, a lot of lives. One wrong batch. A lot of lives. It's not probably, maybe this day right here, maybe he didn't take any more pills than he did yesterday. Maybe it was just the wrong batch, or somebody tried to get over him with some fake shit. We would never know. You know? But it's the world we living in now. Because at the end of the day, they are allowing these medication and these pills. It should be laws that everything that should be, it should be no way that if you go open up a pharmacy because it's made by the government, that shit should be goddamn protected like a goddamn same way they protect these goddamn penitentiaries. You're not go breaking a penitentiary. Nobody wants to, but nobody breaking out of a penitentiary. So if nobody breaking out of a penitentiary like that, that's the same way it should be getting inside these pharmacies. Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say?
But when you're looking at the caliber of people that's taking these drugs, they're not taking the drugs as a mean to enjoy. They're taking them as a mean to get over something. The hurt they're going through, the pain they're going through. And it's always some type of pain. It's an in-depth of a pain. And the more they think about that pain, the more they want that drug, the more they crave that drug. And the more they get used to that drug, the more they have to find another type of drug to alleviate that pain. And they're going to, you find those people who constantly, consistently, they don't sleep, they constantly up, they out, they about. They're going to find even more types of drugs to alleviate, to drown out that pain. And the more they find a bigger, better dosage of that drug, then they're going to get a hold to a bad drug. And that's going to be that drug, that's going to be the demise of them. Sad to say.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the truth.
They're drowning out that hurt, that pain. That's their their way to that's their go-to to get rid of that pain. They're getting away from that pain. They're not seeking help. They don't want help. That drug is their help. That drug is their way to get away from whatever it is they're running from.
And you're right, because for a prime example, right? Like when I was just telling you my story about when I took my first pill, my wife, my ex-wife at the time, well, my ex-wife now, but my wife at the time,
Get out.
she went into the military, right? So I was left with two. I was left with two kids. You know what I mean? Not a single father because I'm married. She's out there helping with the family, but young-minded. You know, out there cheating. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't admit it to myself that I couldn't handle these two girls. So I'm out here cheating. So when I'm cheating, that means I always have a woman in the house helping with these kids, and that woman happened to be on medication. So what I do, instead of being a leader, I was following her. You see what I'm trying to say? And then I almost died in the bathroom with my kids. You see what I'm trying to say? The wrong decision could end your life because you're not strong enough to deal with reality. All right? I wasn't strong enough to take care of two kids, so I had to cheat on my wife that was hard working, providing a future for us. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I chose the wrong decision. I'm gonna say the wrong woman to cheat on because that's all fucked up. Period. But I did the wrong move, and it almost ended my whole life being a weak ass nigga. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? But we all
I'm
gotta
gonna call
learn.
you back, Doc.
Go ahead, baby. You say you gonna call me back, or you got my back?
She said she'd call you back.
All right. Who was Miss Classy up here? Everybody, state your name. Everybody, state your name.
Miss Classy.
All right.
Baby girl, but Kimberly. I had sent you a PayPal.
Listen, I seen it. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Listen, everybody who support my platform. To be real, I be missing out a lot of people who be sending the PayPal, and like I'm grateful, yo. I'm definitely grateful because people don't know.
You were talking about a Kimberly, some kind of op Kimberly, and I'm like, Lord,
Yeah, Kimberly. No, I don't think it's that. No. Well, but no, it'd be like I wake up in the morning, right, and then like say I wake up, right, and then like I can honestly say that this page is part of my family. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can wake up with nothing to do, and I'll still come up here with nothing to do, and people still come up here and rock with me, and that's a good feeling to know that people rock with you and not the movement. All right, there's some people come up here just for when I talk shit. Then there's people come up here when I'm trying to solve some shit. Then there's people here just for the shits. All right, and I prefer everybody but the people who are here for me talking shit. All right, because when I talk shit, I'm trying to get away from that person. All right, so yeah, I am. Cause that shit.
And trust me, we get him flack about it. I
hear it every day. I hear it every day. You know what I mean? It's nothing cool about that, but at the same time, no excuses. You know what I mean? It's weak. It's weak-minded when people get you to out of your character. You see, and then when I sit back after I do it, I'm like, damn, I'm going back to the old motherfucker. Know why? Because I ain't learned. I'm still up here trying to. What do I gotta prove to a motherfucker that I'll fuck him up for? All right, you feel what I'm trying to say? Like why? Why? Motherfucker talking shit for 6-8 months ain't pull up yet, so I'm wasting my breath and my time, and I'm fucking up a platform that's built out of nothing, out of nowhere, over somebody who will never have what I have. They don't have love. They got fake love. I got love over here. You see? It's it's a big difference. I got women and men that call me every day about what's next in life, not about what they're doing over there, about what's next. And when people constantly call me about, hey, what's next, and they see more in me than I see in me, hey, let's get it, man. We going to next bigger things, man. All right. RIP Kanika Jenkins.
You never
Straight
know
up.
who's listening, and that's what I was telling somebody in the chat. I just came upon you guys. I didn't just listen to you. I was listening to everybody around you, and it really impacted me because after that, they went into my back this third time. They went literally down to my rectum.
Right.
And I had to learn to walk. And the things that you guys were doing and saying at that point, it brought me some laughter. I stopped being depressed. You know, I had somewhere where I could go and just chill.
Chill.
And you know, you guys didn't know who I was, but you
That's
brought me
the best
some
thing about
laughter,
it. Like
and
nobody.
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm trying to say. The best thing about it was nobody knowing where you come from and who you are, and so you could start over in real life. Like I keep telling everybody, uh, this right here changed a lot of people's. Whoever's at in the just call in, meet up the background, please. Uh, this this changed a lot of people's guys and females uh way of thinking in life. Like I keep telling y'all over and over, nobody knows who I was or what I was doing before this. You right? I come from a good family.
Right.
All right, I come from a good family, but don't mean that don't mean I probably was the worst one out of my family. So at the same time, if my family would be telling me things like this for years and seeing my potential, and then you see others who are willing to work with you, invest in you, and give you chances after chances, it's nothing but to be patient. You're not gonna blow up overnight. Everybody keep thinking about blowing up. It ain't about blowing up. It's about making an
No.
impact. If you could change, everybody always said from being a little kid, if you could change one person, you lived your life.
That's true.
You see?
And I just want to thank you guys for the back, you know, the background and you know, just the joking and all you were doing that night for me, because I got a damn good husband, been married damn near 30 years.
Wow.
I mean, I'm good, you know.
That's gangster.
But hey, that's what it is, you know, and he takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything, but my sickness didn't come to after all the kids were out the house. So they boom, it's just us now, so we good.
Right.
You know, but I'm alone a lot because he works. And that channel just came and I listened and I liked what I heard. So I'm not an idiot, so why would I listen to idiocy? You know, I don't have time for that.
Right.
So you guys are some good people, and I just want to thank you for it. And I sat here and cried for about 5 minutes because I didn't know if I wanted to make that call because you know, just not knowing. But people, I mean, as a black community, we need to talk about this stuff.
Yep.
We need to start talking about it, and if it takes just grabbing a kid or grabbing a person, just whoever, you know. But I have the stability to monitor my medication. I know what I'm dealing with here.
Mm-hmm. Have you? I got a question that I always want to ask somebody who on medication or had medication. Have you ever a 929
I can't hear you.
929 number 929?
That's Crystal.
Yeah, you got a lot of background thing going on in the background.
It's Crystal.
Yeah, you got a lot of muffling, a lot of popping, and everything going on right now. Are you on a headset or something? Okay, that's a little better. But what I was trying to say is, for somebody who takes medication, have you ever took something like, obviously you take them every day. Have you ever took one that was stronger than the other one? Or like it seemed like it was more in it or something, like wrong measurements or something?
No, the only thing that happened to me, as I told you in the beginning, was I didn't start out at this level, at these milligrams that I'm at now. I started out at a low milligram, but even at that lowest milligram, because I never had it in my body, it made me feel like I was Superwoman, so I could work and it wouldn't bother me. But as time grew on, that little milligram didn't matter. So each time they increased that dosage, at that point I got different feelings, but nothing else. So I'm at a point now where it'll never be.
How you doing?
I have to maintain.
Hi, how you doing, Drop? This is Queen Victoria.
How you doing, Queen Victoria? Let me let her finish what she was saying.
Go ahead. She can finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just at a point now where they won't be increased anymore, and I don't want it to be increased anymore because I'm at a point now where I can travel if I want to. I do have a little more quality of life than what I had before, so I'm good where I'm at. And I don't think that I've ever taken anything that felt like something else had been added.
No, 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 no,
I
no, no.
just know my.
That ain't the way I meant it. I meant like,
Okay.
all right. Have you ever took, like, let's say a Vicodin, all right? Let's say you're addicted to Vicodin or you take your prescribed Vicodin. Have you ever took one? Say it's a 10 milligram. Have you ever took 10 milligram and it actually felt like it was a 20 milligram?
For my oxy, I can't say. It hasn't happened to me. Only at the time of the increase did I feel that it was more. You know, I could tell that it was a stronger strength.
Okay.
You know, for me. But everybody's experience is different, you know.
I get it. So you're saying basically the measurements are right. The measurements are always right.
For me, I can say that I haven't had any bad luck. You know what I'm saying? I haven't felt anything. Only at that moment of me being increased, and each time it's increased, it's because my tolerance is building and that pain is breaking through. So they increase it. But it's like now I can't. It won't be increased.
Okay.
And I literally had a doctor to tell me that if he was to take one dose, because I'm taking 3 of them at a time. So he told me if he had taken just one dose of what I took, that it would have laid him out dead. You know. So it's a serious situation. Very serious. But I love my life, and I can, you know, like sometimes when I go to the clinic, they'll lift, if you got a long sleeve shirt on, they'll pull your sleeves all up looking for marks, and it's like, man, I'm not gonna go to nothing like that, you know. But he told me, he said, how many times do you think I've heard a person tell me they never go to shooting up these medications, and that's exactly what they do.
Yeah. And I want people to know, like women, this is something I wanted because my mama did this, right? My mama was a heavy-set woman, beautiful, right? Guys would still try to holler, right? But she got around people who, like, keeping up with the Joneses. I mean, my pops had money or whatever, so she got surgery, all right? I just want to let everybody know that them surgeries, God didn't make you that way. Don't do it, because that's what started my mom that way. Her first surgery, she got the bypass or whatever, and ever since then, she wasn't right, all right? She was on medication after that because it did wrong, and then years later, she had a heart attack and stroke during another event that, you know what I mean, that I'm kind of responsible for, you know what I mean? The cops kicked me in the door, and she couldn't handle that. She had a heart attack, you know what I mean? So it made it worse, you see? So never do something that, if the surgeries ain't for you. I have a friend that just passed away from, she couldn't do the surgery in the States, so she went out of States and got it done. She died there. You see what I'm trying to say? Beautiful young girl.
They're like cosmetics. You're talking about
cosmetic. That's the, once you, because in order for you to do cosmetics to your body, that automatically, to the average person, mean that you're not content with who you are. So that means you automatically, people are going to say that you have self issues or whatever that basically is this. You're not happy with yourself. You see? So that comes with the medication. So that it's a double jeopardy right there. It's double jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Lord, yeah.
God made you who you are. All right. You could be big boned and healthy. Believe that. You can be big boned and healthy. All right. Work out, drink water. You feel I'm trying to stay away from certain things, and God will. You know what I mean? Your day is your day. You can't change your day. All right. You think that people die quicker after that surgery. All right. Look at the dude who owned World Star. All right. Q was a big guy, healthy, $1 million company. Once he got that surgery, he dead a couple years later. So them years of you thinking that you look good, all right? The person who love you for who you are is the person you're supposed to be with, not the person who love you for who you made yourself to be. All right, all right. If you're like, dude tried to tell me the other day on the phone that his girl looks better than my girl, but she is fake. She has fake everything, so she will never be better than a natural woman. A bald-headed woman is always gonna be beautiful than a woman with a head full of weave. You see, because it's not you. All right. If any man tell you any different, that means he's not in love with you. He's in love with your persona. You understand? All right. And I thought love meant loving you. All right. So let's get that all understood. Everybody be who you are. All right. We're all different. God made us different. And if you happen to go through any kind of errors in life, it's a lesson for somebody else to learn from. All right. We're all not gonna live to 100. All right, get that understood. Everybody got their day. All right, just live it your way, and who you are. People will love you more. I promise.
That's true. That's why I say for me, I love myself. So I'm
If
not
y'all
trying to
if
leave
y'all
you
can in the
no
chat, let's
earlier.
get some RIP and Matt Miller's in the chat. If y'all can, you know what I mean. Go ahead. And hold on, before I go on more, and this is another thing. This is the biggest problem. This is why we're here, y'all. All right, because it's so easy for not easy, because obviously the first woman said that it took her a little bit to call. All right, but the main problem is us men are hiding behind this goddamn ego that we can't be weak, and we can't be weak, and we can't speak our feelings and our emotions. There's guys out here now listening talking about this nigga's weak. No, you got an issue as well, and it's time for us men to start showing our emotions and feelings so that women won't think that we are okay when we're really not okay, as what Matt Miller is showing right now. R.I.P. All right, it's a pride issue. Leave them pride to the side. A woman love you for who you are, obviously. So I thought your partner is supposed to know you're real you. All right. So when you just as man, we need a show with these guys with these issues and to be real with them. All right. Because we all are strong. Don't matter. We all got issues. Don't matter. We all strong still. Just because you got an issue don't make you weak. Not working on that problem makes you weak. You see, hiding that problem, hiding that problem. Yeah, hiding that problem makes you weak. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And destroys you.
Well, I know that I haven't had anything cosmetic done, but I was just trying to be better, walk better.
No, there's nothing wrong with having cosmetics if there's certain issues with you going on. But I mean a woman who don't need it. You see what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Hey, somebody, 929, you gotta call back on another phone because it's making a whole lot of noise the whole time. It's clear now.
And see, like every 2 years, I have to go back for MRIs to see if something is going on with me. So at my last appointment, I was told that I had 2 screws that are loosening in my back on some of the plates and wires that are back there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Excuse me, drop. I'm leaving out to go eat, so I'm gonna just call back another time.
Now you go ahead. I'm gonna give you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear you out. Quick. Go ahead. I want to hear you out.
Cause my friend, she's outside waiting on me. So I just wanted to say, where I live at, the opiums is very popular. Everyone is mixing it with, the bow, the syrup stuff, and getting high and robbing each other. So I really can relate to this topic.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I was just calling, to say. But I wish I can say more, but I'm leaving out. So.
Well, I'll probably be up for a little bit. If I'm still here, call back most definitely. And my number is. This is my number. I'm gonna keep it on. So just call whenever you got free time.
All right. And not to get off topic, for my fellow friends in the chat, I'm not a troll. That's all I wanted to say.
Who is this? Who is this?
This is Queen Victoria.
Oh, we know you ain't no troll. Hey, no.
They keep calling me one.
Yeah. Listen, everybody. Oh, okay. It's why everybody's here. He said Queen Kim, Queen Victoria. That was another reverse psychology move he tried to do to get us to think that was. I know better. Okay. Yeah, I know better when I heard it. You know what I mean? Because the names changed.
Alrighty.
Up, you know what I mean? I knew better.
It kind of hurt my feelings.
Oh, no,
but,
I never repeated it.
I still love everyone.
Oh yeah, I love you too, yo. I know better.
There's much love over here. Mm-hmm. So y'all have a nice day. I'm gonna get back in the chat.
You too.
Thanks.
You too. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Bye.
I need to turn my laptop on, maybe, I guess.
Yeah. I just think it's
But yeah, they told me I had 2 screws that are coming loose, and I just made a decision. No more surgeries. I'm done. Whatever it is, it's gonna be. I'm done.
I know this young girl, young beautiful girl. She like at the time she was probably like 22, 23, and this was like years ago. Me and her used to talk, right? And she was so beautiful, but the way she used to act was like a turnoff. But then she broke it down to me that she had back surgery as well, and she had an accident, and she was on medication. So one day she called me. She was like, "Yo, I'm about to jump." I'm like, "Jump or what?" She, off this bridge. I'm like, "Yo." Then she sent me a picture of her by a bridge and everything. These pills will mess with your brain, man.
It will.
She had two
And think
kids,
of
beautiful, working, no problems. Like besides that surgery, and that it was a car accident. You see, it was a car accident that made her get to them pills, and then she's, it was weird. You know what I mean? Pills they killing, they killing. But
But
they,
you have to
reminded so
understand when it comes to the different types of combinations of pills, and it's the same thing being in the military, and people have to understand this. When people like us who have seen multiple deployments, and we come from deployment and we retire.
right,
Once we finish, come back from retirement, and we get out, and they have every night, and I tell anybody every 90 days, and I believe Rika is the only one that actually seen this. She actually seen the box of medication that I get, full of medication.
right,
I don't take my medication. That whole box of medication, the only my medication that I take is my diabetes. I take my Synthroid because I have to take that. That's the only thing to keep me alive, believe it or not. If I don't take that Synthroid, that's it. That's what keeps me alive is my Synthroid. I take my blood pressure medicine, and as of lately, I really don't even take my blood pressure medicine because I make sure that I eat all of what I'm supposed to eat, and I make sure that I get my exercise in and stuff and everything. Long as I'm taking what I'm supposed to be taking, like I'm supposed to be taking it, I don't take all that other stuff like I'm supposed to take. Because even though the doctors look in the system and they sit and they say, okay, well, you could take this medicine with this medicine, and this medicine coincide with this medicine, this medicine coincide with this medicine, these medicines coincide, and you could take all these medicines.
right.
They don't really know the actual true side effects of all that medication that you take. And somewhere along the line, one of those medicines is going to give you a very severe side effect. And that's where that number 22 comes into effect. And that 22 is something serious. And then we start getting these calls, I'm finna take my life. I'm going to the bridge. You read about that shotgun in that mouth. You read about that gun to that head. And you read about, yo, did you hear so-and-so just killed themselves? That's where that come into effect. Yo, did you hear about so-and-so just OD'd? That's where that come into effect. Because it is something serious. Even some of the most professional medical people are not as experienced and not experts in all of what they prescribe to you. And when people say, well, I have this medical card, and I have this, and I have that, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you have to think about the things that you're putting in your body, because your body is not made to take all that. At some point, your body will say, enough is enough. I can't take it. And it will stop. It will break down.
I believe you. Cause your body ain't built for that. Who is it?
Barbara.
New caller.
Straight drop. Barbara Petty.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Hello.
Is there a way that Mike Pack could call back up here?
Do
Go
it now?
No, I was just letting Mike Pack know he could call back up here.
Okay, what I was calling about. Is this Miss Classy?
Yes.
Hey, Miss Classy.
Hey.
I agree. I agree totally with you on medication because I'm a diabetic. I have high blood pressure. My doctor, one blood pressure medicine are really supposed to, take care of your blood pressure. She has me on 3 high blood pressure pills, and out of 3 of those pills, I take 2 of them twice a day. Then I'm a diabetic. I have 2 different kind of insulins I have to take, the diabetic medicine, and I have back problems. She gives me a pain pill for that, 120 pain pills I'm supposed to take 4 times a day, but I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Only way I take my pain medication instead of them hurting real bad, and it still would not be 4 times a day because the person that doesn't take pain medication every day, one pain pill will help them, and she gives me the full stretch of pain medication, and I can understand why a lot of these people, take overdoses. Their immune system has gotten used to this medication. It doesn't do anything for them anymore, so they have to double up on it to take it just for the medicine to work. And in the run of a day, in the morning, I'm going to count all the pills in the morning, the pills I'm supposed to take. 11 pills in the morning and 6 at night. But I'm not going to over-medicate my body like that. That's too much. And the insulin, I have 2 different insulin pens that I take. I have take a Lantus and a Novolol. And I also have the diabetic tablet metformin. And it's 1,000 milligrams. And I'm supposed to take 2 of them a day. That's too harsh on your digestive system. That medicine get in your stomach like that. All this medicine cause different side effects, and some of them cause the same side effects. It will eat the lining up in your stomach. We have to use our own heads when we're going to these doctors. If they're the doctor, they supposed to know better, but you know your body better than the doctor know your body, and you know what makes you feel good and what don't. And when you take your medicine, you're not supposed to feel bad. You're supposed to feel good. I have to do everything. I'm supposed to do everything. I do everything that I have to do before it comes down to me taking my medication. Because once I take my medication, it's like it just take all your energy, all your strength.
So basically trying to say that these medications don't make you feel better a lot of times? Just trying to say?
Most of the time when you're taking so many, a different combination combined together, they don't make you feel good. Sometimes it'll mess with your stomach. It'll make you have you nauseated. It'll have you drowsy and sleepy. Your medicine is not supposed to do that. Every time you take a medication, it's supposed to make you feel better, not bad. And as I've said, you're taking 5 or 6 different medicines along with the medicine that you're taking. So
I think that's kind of like common sense because you gotta think about it. No 2 people have the same exact problem, so that when they do these tests, they just basically just throwing out a allegation saying that, hey, this person had this, so let's try it. Everything got to be like kind of like a try, because you can't really say that this person's body is the same exact weight and the same exact mentality. It's impossible to do that. You see, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody's different. So
Mike Pack on hold.
He's on hold.
What's the medicine the medicine that you guys may take?
Mike,
I may can't take it. And
Mike,
that
is he calling? Hold on 1 second. Is he calling the right number? Because nobody's on hold.
I don't know.
Is he what number?
And the medicine that I take, y'all might can't take the same medicine that I do. So that's why, when it comes down to this medicine, you got to know your own body because you know your own body.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, everybody. 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, Mike Pekka. What number is he calling? Because the number on the screen is only 704. Who's 704?
I am.
910.
That's me.
918.
Me, I'm here.
662.
That's me.
All right, yeah, those are the only numbers up here, so nobody's on hold. The number is 605-472-5599, and the access code is 329315.
I'm 918. May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
My name is Peggy, and I'm calling out of Oklahoma. And I've been on some type of pain medication pretty much my whole life, and I'm 50 years old. Right now, I take 30 milligrams of Oxycontin, and I take 80 milligrams of Oxycontin. I should say 30 milligrams of oxycodone and 80 milligrams of Oxycontin. And at first, I was taking like 6 to 8 30 milligrams a day, and 2 of the 80 milligram Oxycontin a day. They recently lowered it because of the people overdosing. And I have had a pill where I've taken one, and it felt like it was a little bit more medication than what should have been in that pill. It kind of boosted me a little bit more than normal. So I know what you're referring to when you said that.
Yeah.
And also, when you were talking about people making pills in our area, once they cut everybody back on medication, they started making these fentanyl pills, where you can produce like 5,000 pills out of a $100 pack, and people started overdosing on those pills.
Yep,
a lot of people were having to go to the hospital because of that fentanyl.
That what happened in Colorado. When I was in Colorado, the same thing happened like that. What happened was they made the pill like a level 4, and it took a lot of people off them. They were giving people, instead of giving them Vicodin, they was giving them Tylenol 3. So everybody made a substitute for it. You see what I'm trying to say? There's so many fake ones coming out. Yeah.
A lot of my friends who got cut off of their medication started going to heroin. But I feel like the government put everybody on oxycodone to tear up our community, just like they did with crack cocaine. They put, for the black people, they put meth out there for white people. But this Oxycontin, it hits every race. It hits every diverse groups of people. It don't miss nobody. So many people I know have lost everything behind this drug.
And you're right. I totally agree with you.
I think it's just another government thing. But without that medication, I can't function in it. I'd have to be put in the hospital just so I can help get taken off of it. I think it would kill me if I stopped taking it instantly. I cannot stop taking it.
Then to go to the hospital costs thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you get to the point that your body feel like it absolutely needs that medicine and that you can't do without that medicine, it's time to get you some help, because you have got addicted to that medication. And once you get addicted to that medication, a lot of times you have to take more of the medication than you normally would take, because your body has got addicted to that medication. And you will take an overdose trying to soothe that pain. But you still have to know your own body.
Yeah.
You should know what you can take and what you can't take, what harms you and what don't harm you.
Hey, not...
Like,
One second. Anonymous caller.
On down, baby.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Handle It?
I'm good, baby. How are you?
I'm alright.
She can finish that. I just want her.
Yeah. Hurry up. I mean, not hurry up. I'm sorry. You can go ahead. I was just making sure who that was, Anonymous.
Okay, because see, like, my doctor has me on Norset. A 10-325. They used to be 10-650. They only cut 325 milligrams out. I don't know what it was they cut out of it, but it's the strongest noise that you can get.
Right.
Also, what's it called? Methadone. Methadone is they like 10 milligrams. I'm not gonna take all that. Then she did. I have 3 different kinds of pain medication. Like I say, if I'm hurting real bad, I would take one of the Norset. That's enough for me. I don't need to take the other 2. And Dave,
I think the methadone and the Suboxone is a government thing too that they put out there to keep people strung out. Because some people have to go to the clinic every day just to get the methadone.
That's true. And really, it should be against the law for them to give you 2-3 narcotics at one time. It really should be against the law for that, because you're not supposed to have more than one narcotic. And the pharmacist will give them to you because your doctor prescribes them for you. And that is just too much, because the doctor that I go to a couple months ago, they were thinking about her stop giving people pain medication, because everybody go to her. You go to her one time, you get the small dose, and you go back the next time, you get the full strength. Everybody in that clinic, people that 60 and 70, people that 60 and 70 years old in that clinic, they are on that medication, on that pain medication. Everybody get pain medication on her, and there's no way everybody needs pain medication.
Exactly. Let me give. I was waiting for this call right here. There's this guy. Just give me 1 second. Let me speak to him real quick. How you doing, Mike?
Okay.
What's good, John?
How you doing, man?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing?
Hello?
What's going on with you today?
Hello?
Yes. How you doing? You hear me?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Everything's good. How you doing today?
Good. Yeah, no, I was calling in just to check in. Yeah, like I'm currently right now addicted to heroin. I was listening to everybody about all their stories, and that's exactly how it happened to me. Like 10 years ago, playing high school football, I fucked up my shoulder bad, and it's when the 80 milligram oxycontins were out, and they're banned now because they were like super strong. And I started with like perks, and then I kept going, and they weren't working, so they just upped me, and by the time I knew it, I'd wake up and I'd be sick, and I had no idea what it was. I had no clue. I didn't really screw around when I was in high school with stuff. And like where I'm from New Jersey, right near like Newark, New Jersey, which is like really bad, populated with heroin, and that's how it started, and that's how it is in my town and all surrounding right now. There's like, it's unbelievable the amount of deaths there are nowadays.
Are
Just
they?
for my friends, it's crazy.
Are they putting it out there on the news like when these people are passing away, or are they trying to hide it from the community?
No, they're trying to hide it. The thing is now, like I've been doing heroin 10 years, and like maybe like from like 2 years ago, you'd hear someone OD like once in a blue moon, but now they're cutting it with the fentanyl, and that's what's killing people.
And what's that called again?
Fentanyl. It's like, if you put a grain, all right, say you just get like a bag of heroin, which is like a little bit of like, let's say like a half an inch on like a line. The fentanyl, if you were to take maybe a tenth of that, it will kill you. So that's what they're putting it in everything. They stand now with Xanax, everything. Like I've been in.
So is
I've been on like.
Is that basically like is getting cut with that? You're saying, huh?
Yeah, they're
It's
cutting.
the people on the streets that's making it. That's what it is. It's not the doctors. It's the people on the streets that's making it.
Yeah, of course. And that's why everybody thinks they're like hood chemists, and then before you know, they actually now where I'm at, there's like an actual needle exchange where you go and you get clean needles and shit like that.
Right.
And now they actually have these testers that you can test your shit to see if there's fentanyl in it. And that's what's killing people nowadays.
So
is that.
So they basically that if you don't go to the clinic every time you do it, you're taking a risk of passing away.
Yeah, but you can definitely 100% tell, like when you're mixing it up, like if it's fentanyl, it'll come out like super clear, like when you put water in it, and you can definitely tell. But there's people like that chase that shit, like people that are like that try to do it and that are on probation, and stuff like that. They'll search for just fentanyl because it comes out of your body within like 20 hours or something like that.
Wow. So is
but
it?
people, you gotta
say
be very careful.
You say 1/10 of that half an inch could kill you. So like,
kill you.
So what do they cook? What are they mixing that with to make sure that they don't overdose?
They don't. That's what it is. Like,
so it's like
and it's crazy. Like
flipping a coin.
People will search. Yeah, people will search
Somebody
for
to
that.
turn their TV down.
Oh yeah, somebody got I think it's
someone's TV.
I think it's. Let me see who it is. Hold on.
This mine.
Yo, straight. I love the videos too, bro. I've been watching from like day one, dude. I can't stop watching, dude. It's insane.
I appreciate the love, bro, and
I watch like I'm talking to my family. I don't even talk to my family as much as I watch you straight.
Oh man, hey, listen. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. That's flattering because like I keep hearing it over and over. Then I'm like, man, what
Dude, you put your time into it too, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
And
more
I
organ.
just
But
say,
just like, I just wanted to say this message. If anybody is listening, you know, like there is help out there. Like if you want help, like there is help out there. It's just,
You gotta
you
want
know,
it.
it's just if you want it. You know, just before this last time I went back out, I had like 18, 19 months clean, and
Okay. So
and
what?
you see how
So
your
what are
life,
you? So what are you
know,
going? So what are you doing by you calling me now? What do you want to do to like just cut it off? Like what would it take for you to just stop? Like what do you think you need to do or help or what kind of, you know what I mean? Like, what do you need
it's
to?
100. Well, I've been to like literally, it's embarrassing, but I've been to like probably 5 or 6 rehabs, like
It's not.
10 detox.
You see. Let me tell you something. You can never say it's embarrassing because know why? That's the problem with society. Society think by people recognizing the problem and wanting to get help is a problem. It's embarrassing. No, because it's like you make mistakes, but as long as you know you're recognizing them, keep. I'm not saying keep doing drugs, but I. I'd rather you keep recognizing it than not recognizing it and then wind up killing yourself. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So don't never think it's
Yeah,
embarrassing. You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Let's think it as that you know right from wrong. You understand?
And it's sad to say too as well, like society puts it in like these people are like horrible people. You go to like a rehab or something like that, and they're like the nicest, like sweet people, caring and loving people like you would see. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I've been to prison. I've done 5 years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been around, so I know people, and like they're just like people just put a bad name on them, and it's just, you know, it's if you do this shit one time, you're gonna struggle for you know, as long as it takes you to stop. It's not like it's that insane where it's like my mother always tries to, like, she always is like, what is wrong with you? Like, why can't you just stop? And like she'll ask me like, what is the feeling like? And it's like you can't describe it because it's literally, that's why people do it. They don't do it because it sucks.
It
They
sucks,
do it
yeah.
because it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
I can imagine because like, if somebody's doing something in the background, can you mute up, please? It's like a couple people doing anything, but it's like me. Like, who am I to be a critic, right? To say you tried heroin, right? But here you are there with one habit, and here I am over here with a marijuana habit. I'm over here with a goddamn cigarette habit. So if I smoke 3 blunts, let's say I smoke 3 blunts a day, right? All right. If somebody's doing anything in the background, can you please mute up? 'Cause I'm not trying to meet you up because you want to talk. But let's say that I spend $25 a day on smoking weed, right? Then I buy a pack of cigarettes, which is $8, right? So that's $33 right there, right? I'm gonna tell you what 33. My calculator. Somebody, if y'all can help me out, right in chat, assist me to find my calculator.
If you say $5, I mean 5 times a day,
33,
you know, if you say 33 bucks at five times, that's
33 times 30.
165 plus another 233, so 110 bucks. We'll say $210 a week.
I'm talking about just on my habit. I spend.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's $33 a day times 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Times 30.
Oh,
30
okay.
times 30. So that's $990 a month. All right. So when you look at that guy, right? You look at that guy driving down the street in that nice ass 2018 Charger or Ferrari. I smoked that.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
So don't think that guy's doing better than you. It's to say that he knows how to control his habits better than you.
Yes, that's 100%. That's like, I don't like talking about money, but I'm a union electrician and I get paid very well. I get paid $55 an hour.
Okay.
But I literally physically cannot work because this is my cycle. I'll go to work. I get paid on Wednesdays, right? I'll go to work. I'll get paid, and my shit will last maybe until like Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll start calling out Monday and Tuesday, you know, because I'm sick. I'm like physically sick from not taking anything. And, you know, that can only last a week or two until they're like, you know, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's just like, in that 18 months that I had clean, you know, I got my, you know, I bought a brand new car. I had money in the bank. I had, you know, just the money part of it is insane of what you go through. And then like at the point where I'm at now is like, it's bad. Like literally every single dollar goes to it. Like I'm lucky I pay my rent, but after that, everything goes to that.
It doesn't matter because then you know a lot of these drugs fuck up your appetite.
Oh yeah, I lost 30-something pounds. Like I don't look right. You know,
I haven't found one drug that make you eat besides marijuana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's like, and like another story, I'll tell you a crazy story here, and then I'm gonna go. My best friend, all right, into this addiction. All right, ended up he was living at this guy's house, and the dude had like mad money all over the place. So long story short, the guy goes on a vacation for like 2 weeks. So my boy ends up like robbing his safe and everything, and gets a lot of money. I'm talking a lot. A lot. So we're like ripping and running for like a week or whatever, and I'm like, yo, you got to get your stuff out of the house, you know? Because the dude was, the way he got his money, there's no way he could have called the cops and be like, this guy's stealing from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we weren't worried about the cops, but long story short, he goes to get his stuff at the house, and the guy's waiting there with a baseball bat. The guy swings the bat at him. He grabs it like midair, takes the bat from him and hits him in the head one time, kills the guy.
Wow.
And now he's doing 21 years.
So the dude lost his money doing 21 years, and the dude who stole the money is dead.
Yep, all over, and it's all over this. Like it's sick, the things that you do, and it's like, you know, you like when you're sick, you'll do anything.
Is it,
and then, like,
is it safe to say that? Is it safe to say that 50% of the crime is got to do with drugs?
Oh, I think more than that. Like when I was it was crazy. Like when I was in prison, we actually did because I was younger when I was there. So like when you're under like I think 24, you have to go to school every day.
Right.
So we did this. We did this poll of everybody's like pretty much charges in there, and it ended up being like 80% of everybody that was locked up there was due to drugs. If it wasn't from actually getting caught with drugs, it was like shopliftings or robberies that went to doing drugs, you know?
Yeah, it was like to the point that, like as a lot of y'all know my background, my record, right? A lot of my violations was for dirty urine, right? But they'll never send me back. They'll never send me back to penitentiary because I got 3 dirty urines in the penitentiary. So once you tell the judge, like, listen, I got dirty urines for marijuana in the prison. That's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. You know what I mean? So at the same time, is some things like, I don't know, marijuana to me is not a drug, but these other pills and shit like that, and shit that's like homemade, that shit's killing us because it ain't supposed to be in your system, period.
It's killing, bro.
It ain't supposed to be in your system, period.
Hey, everybody do drugs to kill pain, whether it be physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. You talk about your heroin use and you go into rehab. Did you actually work the program? Because the program basically allows you to deal with your traumas. So if you don't work the program, that's why you go back to using. You don't face reality of what you feel inside.
Absolutely, 100%. Like I'll have reservations of going there and knowing right when I leave I'm going to do stuff. But when I did work the program, that's when I had my 19 months. Like I was, I went to NA program, NA meetings every night. I was like real involved in that. And that's what it really takes, because it's not like, especially with, opiate use and like that, you have to, like I go to meetings I was going to meetings with guys that had 20-something years. And I always wondered, like, why do you keep coming? You got 20 years. He said, because if I don't come and I don't hear the message every day, that's when I slip up. Because I've seen it before. There's guys in there that had 15, 10, 20 years clean, and they stop working a program and they get high. So that's what's so frustrating about it is I have the knowledge of what I need to do, but it's sad because like I was saying before, like you'll do anything to get the money to go get it, and then I'll find myself doing it and then sobbing, crying, like, what am I doing to myself? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a high within itself. The hustle of getting the money, that's a high too.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
And you use because you don't want to face reality of what you're going through on the inside. Once you truly face and deal with what you got going on, then you'll stop. And when you were talking about fentanyl, I love fentanyl. I can take one pill and be pain-free for 12 hours. I've been in some type of pain pretty much since I was 3 years old, and I'm 50 years old. That's a long time to have to deal with physical pain.
Yes, absolutely. And another thing is crazy. Like my mother has stage 4 lung cancer, and she just got her 4th surgery. And my mother is allergic to every single opiate there is. She can't take any painkillers whatsoever. Nothing. Anything she takes, she throws up. She gets hives. So it's like, so she's really going through it. And one other thing I had to say too, it's like, and it's like, it's not, the addict doesn't just ruin their life. Like, you ruin your whole family's life as well, like, because you have people that love you unconditionally, so they're either A, going to enable you, or B, you know, cut you off to where, like, that's not fair to them. You know, it kills, it just destroys is what it does. It just destroys everything. And it's sad to see, you know, like, I'm a caring person. I love people. You know, like I go out of my way for people. I try to, you know, and it just takes your soul from you is what it does. It literally, it makes you soulless and like, I don't know. It's just, it's a horrible thing, but there is definitely help out there. And like with the pill thing, like everybody that's doing like, you know, the pills and shit like that, they gotta be careful who you're getting it from if that shit is not straight from the pharmacy, because like I said, they're cutting everything with fentanyl. Like I heard the other day, someone died off of sniffing 2 10-milligram Percocets. That's like insane. But they came back and it was all fentanyl.
I can take fentanyl and it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, because that's the fentanyl that's like.
Hey, is that the same thing you say as in the heroin?
Yeah, but the
that everybody is
taking is different. It's more controlled. Like it's not pure fentanyl. Like, because if you look it up, and then there's a thing called carfentanil. And carfentanil, there was a case in New Jersey. The guy, they ended up seizing like a shitload of kilos of dope, and the state trooper touched it with his bare hands. Touched it. This is called carfentanil. Touched it with his hands and died because it got in his pores into his bloodstream by touching it.
That's uncut. It's uncut. And then, and another thing is, like you said, there is a lot of help out there for people that are addicted. But at the same time, if you need that help or want that help, you can go to the rehabilitation center. And it don't do you no good. You got to want that help your family.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to want it yourself.
But I think, but we also got to argue, with the issues of like I'm about to say, and how certain things make you feel better. Like that's why I don't point the finger, because like I need a cigarette every time after I eat. Like why? Why? You know what I mean? Like why? Like if I can't control as simple as a cigarette, how can I knock somebody who can't knock somebody way harder?
When I'm watching you, and every time you light up a cigarette, I'm firing up my Newport right.
Yeah, and I feel bad now that I feel bad that I'm smoking a cigarette during the situation. I wanted to smoke a blunt, but I feel bad for the kids that might see this, to show that I could hold my composure for a little bit for the situation. You see what I'm trying to say? All right, because who am I?
Because you're not dealing with your issues as well, straight. You got issues too.
Most definitely, and that's something that by me being up. Who is Miss Classy? Miss Handler?
Miss Handler.
No, I need to hear you real quick. You gotta bless my pen real quick. Can we give Miss Handler her 5 minutes? Because she definitely, I need to hear her. She motivates me too.
Hello, Miss
I be in the bushes. She has a page. Go ahead, tell everybody. Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead, drop your link. Go ahead.
Hold up. Wait a minute. So if you be in the bushes, I'm gonna need you to bless her by coming in and saying something.
No. I be getting receipts. I be in everybody's chat, because like I know Miss Handler is a positive woman, right? So I watch who's up in there, because like I'm not gonna be cocky, but a lot of people got pages off of off this page of our family. So we all branch off each other. So when I know there's ops out there and I see people doing foul play, I gotta see who's in that chat agreeing with the foul play. So then I know how to carry them when they come back home. You see what I'm trying to say? when you go outside and play, I'm watching. You know what I mean?
All you get from me is positivity.
Yeah, because because at the end of the day, if somebody see you somewhere else, they gonna say what, you're a dropper or you're a dropette. So everybody don't know that we all reflect off each other. You see what I'm trying to say? So if I see you over there in chat talking to somebody who I know doesn't mean right, that lied and got all kind of larceny and foul play, I automatically gonna put that on you too. I'll be blind, I'll be stupid not to, because then I want to come back and smack me in my face. I'm like, yo, I already seen this person. You know what I mean? So you gotta be.
You know, we're gonna already check that in place already.
Right.
You know, we'll check that in place already.
Yeah, but I'll be in there.
You ain't got to worry about that.
Just know if I come.
Yo, I don't mean to cut anybody off. Yo, drop. I'm about to dip though. I'm gonna definitely tap in though, man. I definitely will. I'll keep in touch.
I'm highly grateful. I'm highly grateful, Mike. Yeah, Mike. I'm highly.
I will. I'll be in the chat, bro.
Hold on. Before you go, I want to tell you something, bro.
Think about what I said.
I want to tell you something, bro.
I will. Thank you,
hey, hold on, Mike. I'm thank you for coming up here, bro. And you're aware of your problem, bro. Just work on it for us, man. Because if people in here that love you, and a lot of people hit me up, text, and messaging me, make sure you got up here. So just know people that is thinking about you, bro. Man. All right, and stay blessed, man.
I really do. I appreciate the love, and I'll keep in touch.
Have a good day.
All day.
All right, man. I'll drop you my email.
All right, that's cool.
And I want to hear my sister, Miss Hamlin.
Go ahead, Miss Hamlin.
All right, everyone, be good.
All right, bro. Stay up.
Bye. I'm just coming in on the tail end. I sincerely apologize. You know, you guys, I was at work. I did hear everybody give reasons of it being for being pain as to the reason why they take the drugs that they take. However, some of us take it due to depression, things that has gone on in their lives. This may have been brought up again. I'm coming in at the tail end. What I do want to educate you on is the fact that how it came to be that it's more pills being given out than any time in history. There was 3 psychiatrists who came together who decided that they wanted to be on the same format as a doctor. So ordinary to be on the level that a doctor is on and to be considered a doctor, you got to write out a prescription. So now here it comes. If you ever think back to it, the psychiatrist wasn't writing prescriptions in the day. That wasn't their thing. They literally talked to you and figured out what was going on with you and try to talk you out of whatever emotion you was going through at that time. If you think about it today, they have a pill for every single feeling that you are feeling at this time. Any emotion. You can your mother could just pass. Of course you're feeling some type of way because your mom just passed. They got a pill for that. Your child finally graduated out of college, got a scholarship. Guess what? They got a pill for that. If you just won the lottery, guess what? They got a pill for that. You have to be careful about the things that they give. I'm sorry?
I said, go ahead on, Miss Hanley, because you should tell me the truth. I agree with you.
But that's our government keeping us docile, so we don't realize what they're really doing. So if they keep us docile, we won't vote, we won't do anything, so they can change what's going on in America.
Most definitely, but that's when common sense is supposed to kick in. You have to remember that the things that's going on today, the only thing that's positive in this motion of time right now is when it comes to technology. When it comes to those pills, you have to put on your thinking cap and remember back in the day, those type of things wasn't happening when people was going to a psychiatrist. None whatsoever. I had to go to a psychiatrist.
Back in the day, when they went to a psychologist, they used to give the patient the drug. That what MDMA was for, Molly. That what that was for. They would give it to the person because when they gave it to them, that's when the person would be free, opened up, and
that's when it started out with the prescription. That's when the 3 doctors came together and it started off with the prescription. So here it is. I due to what happened to me when I was 8 years old, I had to go to a therapy group. I started off in a therapy group. Instead of this doctor, when he came in, he only saw us for a total of about 120 seconds. I'm talking about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, you had to explain to this doctor, this therapist, what happened since the last time he saw you. You literally said, I feel no different. I actually feel a little bit more angrier, but I don't feel any different. Guess what he'll do? He ups up your dosage. He literally ups up your dosage. That's it. All right, here you go. Tell them to send the next person in. What do you mean? aren't you gonna talk to me? Are you gonna figure out what's going on with me? Why I'm feeling? Do you want to know what happened since the last time I talked to you in depth? It may have been a loved one has passed. It may have been I've lost my job. It may have been my car put me down. But yet and still you feel like I needed up on my dosage. So what I did was I took the first one. The first one they gave me was Ambien. I took Ambien one time in one day. In that process of me taking that Ambien, it literally had me days out. My daughter was talking to me. I didn't even know my daughter was talking to me. I was sitting there as a zombie. And when I came out of the transformation that I was in due to this pill, my daughter sat there and she literally was tapping on me. And I asked her, so why are you tapping on me like this, baby? What's up? She says, Mom, I've been trying to get your attention. You're not listening to me. So then I had to go back and look at my watch and try to figure out what time did I go out versus the time that it is now. I was out for a total of 3 hours. I'm going to say it again, a total of 3 hours before I even came back. And even then, I wasn't fully back. I guess my daughter started to hit me a little harder than she was before to make me come back. At that time, I decided this isn't for me. I'm not taking no more pills. So when I went back to the doctor, every time I went back to the therapist, he would write me another prescription. I never again went and got another prescription filled. Never. Because I didn't like the way that it made me feel. Now you think about the pills that they give you, if it doesn't work out, if they have so many deaths, then they come back and tell you this isn't for this anymore, but this will help you stop smoking cigarettes. Are you fucking serious? Excuse me, Drop. Are you serious? How it goes from having one thing to the next thing? You made this drug for one thing. They don't go back and tear it apart and try to come up with a different formula. They just slap on another reason for it to be bought. You have to be careful when it comes to these pills. If it ain't nothing for, if you have to go and do some research and literally look at reviews. You got to look at reviews when it comes to these pills to get an understanding of what's going on with these medicines that they're prescribing to you. The government don't force you to take it, but the government does put it out there for you to get. And then they make it to the point where it's actually breaking your pockets one way or another just for you to get it. It's tearing you apart in more ways than one. It tears your mind apart. It tears your pockets apart. It tears your family apart. You got to think twice when it comes to taking these pills.
Well, you know what? It goes back to the very beginning. The fight is against good and evil, and you got to put your trust, your faith in our Heavenly Father for Him to see you through. And if you can literally trust in God and really believe and have that faith, you can kick any habit. You can. Anything that's happened to you in the past, you can fight that. But it just goes back to the fight against good and evil.
But are we still talking about emotional, mental situations? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just feel like I'm in a different, situation here with me,
Yeah. I mean, it's all got to do with the same thing though. 'Cause at the same time, it's like you have to put God first in order to break it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Hey, what's up?
That's true. And I'll tell you another thing about these pills. It's pain medication. You really have to be careful taking it because it messes with your heart. It'll tell you it messes with your heart. It makes your heart beat fast. It'll be going faster than what it's supposed to, and that's not good because it can give you a heart attack. I went to a psychiatrist one time, and I saw him just speaking with him. I went with a friend of mine.
Right.
She got nervous when she got around a lot of people. I know she was paranoid schizophrenia. And as the lady was talking to her, and as I asked me questions, she made me an appointment to come back. I said, me an appointment, what I need to come back for? She said, because I said, ma'am, I don't have a problem. And you're not going to take no money from me out of my pocket because you want me to have a problem. I came with her. I does not have a problem. She said the problem that I had, what it was, she was trying to call me crazy. I can't think of the name of it.
I cannot lie.
Huh?
Don't worry about that. It's just a troll.
What?
Just a troll. Don't worry about it.
I said, and I can't think of the name of what it was she told me. But she was trying to use a big word, but I didn't understand it. But what I did tell her, I said, you act like I'm not sitting here. I am not crazy. Oh, I'm not saying that. I said, that's exactly what you mean. And you don't need to make me an appointment. I came with her because I be around a lot of people. And she said, well, you being with her is not making it no better for you. Like, you got a problem too. I said, well, you may feel like I got a problem, but I knew I didn't have one. If I thought I had a problem, I would have made an appointment for myself. I couldn't have came with her. I'd have made.
The conference has been locked.
This all goes back to a friend of mine. She was on crack cocaine, and she was on it real bad. She was strung out real bad on it. And this guy, she had bought purchase from him, but she gave him fake money. And when he saw her again, he asked her for his money. And she was up in his car trying to get some more from him. He wouldn't give it to her because he was started asking for his money. Would y'all believe that he drugged her and drugged this girl, torn her leg up so bad, they thought they was going to have to take her leg off. And she went through all of this. She went through all of this. And would you believe to today, she's like 58 years old, and she's still doing crack cocaine. After all that to him, she lost her kids, she lost her home, she lost everything. And behind all that, all the time she was in the hospital, it's like her body shouldn't even want to be crack cocaine no more when she got out. But she don't have nothing now. She's back out there in the street. And that is so sad to say. You know, I feel sorry for her. I'm not talking about I really feel sorry for her. I wish there was something that I could do to help her. And our own people are killing us by selling us this stuff. And they don't care about us. They care about the money that they're making.
Money and power.
Ain't no way I could sit up and sell, my people these drugs, and I know these drugs is messing them up, but it's not about their feelings anymore. It's all about what they need to go inside their pockets. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get out the line. I love you guys, and when I miss your lives, I be so mad I don't know what to do. I be trying to go to sleep. I go to sleep or wake up and instead of hitting that phone, I was like this. I said, damn. I said, straight up, ain't gonna go live no more today. I hit that phone last night off and on every time I got up. So I found you on there early this morning. I said, then he ain't on here but a few minutes. I was so upset, straight up, you ain't know what to do.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, excuse me.
I know I'm not a drop it, but you guys.
No, you a drop it. Hey, call back. I had it on block because there was a troll calling, so I had to lock the chat. But go ahead, call back up. Go ahead.
Call back.
No, not you. I was talking to the chat. People was calling up. Go ahead.
So I appreciate you guys. Y'all welcome me in with love. Y'all treat me just like one of the drop-ins, and I love you guys. That's when I constantly come in, speaking and going out. Because I think what you are doing, y'all are doing, is absolutely awesome. It is great because a lot of stuff out there about the cases that going on, we wouldn't know nothing about it if you hadn't, been digging into it and doing your research and then drop-ins doing their research. Like I said, I've been with Gary since y'all was doing it on your phone when you were saying what they call them, images or whatever. I was been with you since
shadows and reflections.
Y'all was doing shadows and reflections. When he first came out with the manager choking her in the kitchen, everybody thought it was a game. They was laughing at him and everything.
Oh yeah.
They talked about him.
No disrespect. I ain't trying to bring that over to really that much to this platform like that. I changed this whole. I got a whole other page for that. Straight Drip TV. I ain't trying to bring that over here. I'm trying to get past that.
Okay. So
I'm trying to get past that.
Night,
something going weird with that.
And believe me, Rob, I understand. I understand you perfectly well. You is a good person.
Right.
You one of a kind. I said you one of a kind. People that meet you wrong with it, but you are one of a kind, and I love y'all.
Amen.
I love y'all for that. And when I miss that line, like I say, I be feeling like I done missed $1 million.
Right.
Look, I be so bad, mad, Miss Class. I say, you mean straight up? They got his so on here again, and I be done woke up all through the night checking that phone. I said, I can't get no rest. I can't get no rest time to see.
That's why I gotta be going. That's why I be going live from like 4 pages as soon as it start off because notifications suck in YouTube. That's where they do. They suck.
But I tell you, when I miss, and then even if I miss him and he still had the video up, I still
Still
go back and hit like, watch and hit like and comment on it. I said, because that was my fault. I was speaking to you just don't know. I been check the phone all night long. So when I do finally go to sleep, I'm out. I said, damn, when I get up, I bet he done had a laugh going. Who I be so upset? Because I enjoy watching you. You come forward with the truth. You don't come forward with no lie. And if it's something that's going on, if you don't know about it, you just not gonna slang it out there. You gonna go do y'all research before y'all put anything out there. And I can respect you about that.
We gonna try to do that. We gonna try to do that with other things as well. Cause there's a lot of other people that hit me up with personal issues that need help. Like you know, I can find people. You know what I mean? It's people that found their dads where their dad was buried at, or things about their parents just by certain little things that we drop over here. You know what I mean? So it definitely is a good lane to stay in, but not on the same thing the whole time. As a year's enough. You know what I mean?
You know what? That's why people respect you so much. That's why people listen to you and you know, and they ride with you because you only put it's nothing but the truth. You put the truth out there. They don't like you because you put the truth out there, but don't nobody care. You got a team that loves you. You got other people like me that loves y'all. So it don't matter because I don't care what they say. If I don't hear it come from your mouth, I don't have nothing to say on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear it from you. I don't have nothing to say. I'll go in these check. I never check in. I listen and see what's going on in them. And it's a bunch of, it's nothing. It's nothing. If they wish they could get a team like y'all team, they wish they could. If they would get a team like y'all team, it would be much better. It would be so much better. A lot of stuff would have been straightened out by now if they wasn't fighting against street fight.
Right. People don't want to hear the truth. They don't like the truth. They rather live in lie and be miserable.
Yep.
That's right.
I want to take a. Let me get 5 seconds to thank Kendra K for the $10 and also Miss Tori for the $10 in the PayPal. Thank you. Go ahead, baby girl.
You know what? I have something else I want to say to you. That's why I called in.
Yeah, you're loud. You're loud. I don't know what kind of phone you're on. You're extra loud. I don't know
why. Okay, let me turn my phone down. I have my TV on and my phone. Let me turn my TV off because I got both of them so I can give you ratings.
Yeah, just your vocals are loud. And this fly button.
I turned the TV off. Is it still loud now?
Yeah, it's just your voice in the phone. I ain't hear the other one in the back, but just
okay.
That volume.
I just wanted to ask you. There was a chat. One thing that you did, and this guy called in. His name was Ed, and he was from Covington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And he was talking about our Social Security numbers and how it's with an account that's money made in our name every time we're born, a birth certificate and a Social Security card printed out.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've been doing that research for a long time, and that man was hitting on some important information. I'd like for you to do a chat about that.
Hey, matter of fact, I do want to do something like that because it's like things like that is dope. Let me tell you why. Because you know, if your parents, basically your parents, we sell our kids out as soon as they're born. You know, it's the same thing like with other laws about like driver license. Like I'm not too familiar with it, but it's nothing better than breaking it down together and we all learn and do things together. And that's what, matter of fact, tonight live might. I'm not gonna go out tonight. Tonight live might be just that. Well, I got another one too. I'm supposed to do about. I got a couple things I got.
Well, boss, is you going live tonight, boss? Straight up.
Yeah, I'm about to probably hang this up in another 20 minutes, and then I got like 2 more topics. I got another topic. It's very I got to do a race.
And make sure I get my notification because
listen. I wish everybody get them. But like I said, the best thing for everybody who's here, the best thing you can do is subscribe to everything is in the description because I go live from all pages that I can in 5 minutes, and I let like 4 pages will go live. That's basically just letting you know I'm here. All right. So if you see another notification, 9 times out of 10, it's just letting y'all know to come here because this one don't go off.
And you know what? And I search trying to find it. I don't care how long they be talking to me in the background, and I be studying trying to find their live. I don't be paying the military. The boy said, "Mama, did you hit me?" I said, I ain't hearing nothing.
Hey, do you know how many of y'all mamas like me? I be getting emails all the time. I be like, yeah, where she at? But she a cougar though. I don't care till I say, hey, I love them all. You know what I mean? I
And you
love.
make sure you tell
I tell everybody,
I
hey.
say hello.
I
And
only,
the cutie, the baby girl, she is so beautiful.
thank you.
The little girl,
I
she
only
is
get
so
super
pretty.
chat when when I put a shirt on. I don't get super chat, but when I got no shirt on, that should be rain.
That's not why I give it to you.
I mean, neither, but you know what? They like it.
They say he's shining over there. Every time they say he's shining, that means you look at when guys be like, yo, he over there shining, he all glossy. Dog, you look at my chest, B. You looking at my chest. I don't mean to change the topic, but that's real.
That's what they need.
I got my chocolate drop already here.
I know that's right.
Okay. But guys, I have really enjoyed talking to you all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get up and do what I got to do. So when Boss Straight Drop go live, I'll be on it, won't miss nothing.
Thank you.
And I love you guys.
I love the way you always call me boss.
You too.
Huh?
Like you always call me a boss, like you know my past or something. Like, you might know my past. I'm trying to figure out who you really is and shit. You know what I mean?
This is my Boss Straight Drop.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, y'all be blessed.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling again.
And you're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
When we're on the line, are we keeping other people from calling in as well, or can other people join in?
To be honest, people just call in. You can just call in, but sometimes people say they're on hold, and to be honest, I don't really know what that is about. So I think, like I said, I think I have to pick a new phone company to do this, maybe, because I don't know. Like,
Can you I assumed I was on hold when I wasn't on hold. When you said 918, that's when I realized you could see my number and I wasn't on hold.
Yeah, no.
I think they assumed they're on hold.
Nah, me, I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know. I think once you call up, put the access code in, you automatically come in. I don't approve who. That's why when people say, like, when back in the day, people was like, he don't even pick up the phone when I call to debate. There's no way I could stop anybody from calling on this thing, so that's a lie. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you can talk to several people at once, not just two or three?
Yeah, nah, 10, 20. I can't screen the calls. That's why that's how trolls come. That's how trolls come in yelling all them racist slurs, because I can't control who's calls. You know, so that's that's how people lie when they say that they called to try to talk to me and I didn't call. That's a lie because I can't control it. You know. They didn't call.
Well, I know I can.
Yeah.
I can attest to this being my first time calling in, and it's like,
mine too.
I put that code in. It's like you scared me half to death. You know, I can hear your voice. I'm like, wait a minute, I might want to change my mind.
Yeah, I used to do that.
It was immediate.
I used to do the Hangouts, but a lot of people don't have Google Hangouts on their phone, and then also a lot of people don't want like their real name or identity or anything to come back to them. So I think the phones are easier. You know what I mean?
Straight drop. I'm 49 years old. I wouldn't know what to do with a hang out, hang up, or hang low, or hang high. I don't.
Hey, I know.
Well, I'm 50, so I agree with you. And you know what? When you sent us a little heart notification, I felt special when I got my little heart notification.
For real? So y'all be in the comments. So when people, so y'all get a heart when I do it.
Yeah. Hey, can I tell you guys something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can anyone hear me?
Bush did nothing wrong. Bush did nothing wrong. Bush caused 9/11. Oh God. Okay, you know that was real ignorant.
Yeah,
and for that person to come in here and
I already know who that is.
That goes to show your intelligence.
I already know who it is, so that just proves that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what it is, man. We gonna ignore that. We gonna move along.
You know, I know you're real, Drop. I know all of you guys are real because my husband is not a YouTube man. That's just not who he is. But some nights when he gets off from work, I have, you know, when it first starts with the wave, I be in here with my cane sometimes doing the wave and, you know, enjoying myself. He sits and he listens. He knows who Straight Drop is. He's listening to Straight Drop. Yep, Straight Drop. You know, I'm telling you, you guys, I really love this platform.
I think for real, like, man, I respect my my people in the chat, man, my moderators and everybody who don't got a ranch because like they go so hard, yo. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they do.
I was blessed with like for a lot of people been on YouTube for a long time and they ain't got the support of the people who ride with them the way I do. And I keep that real. I be everywhere. It's just to be a whole lot of people just freely talking. You know what I mean? And you got a whole lot of people just commenting. Over here, it's like a family. People know everybody. You know what I mean? You can't come up in here and be like, yo, like when you come up in here, you gotta say, yo. Like I get mad. That's why I be in the bushes. Because I ain't got time to say hello to everybody. That's the main reason right there. Y'all want to know why? It's like so many people, hey, that I don't want to leave nobody out because then somebody felt left out, you know? You know what I mean? So that's why I be in the bushes. Because not only that, when I go to somebody else's chat, I think that the attention should be on the person who's up there. By me being a channel holder, I don't want to take the attention off of that person. You know what I mean? It's a distraction.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Miss Handling is over there doing her thing. If I come up in there, she could be saying them. She could be up there 10 minutes, and now she's ready to say the most important things that she had to say. Now here I go underneath there, and people miss it, and that's not what's cool. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad you changed your topic up because it's important to hear other things that's going on in the world. It's a lot of other topics you can be discussing.
And that's what I need y'all for. I got a Twitter now, so everybody who got a Twitter, go on Twitter and just at me at it, or go add to the Facebook. You know what I mean?
Look, like she said, we don't do all that stuff. We stay right here with you and listen.
Yeah, but you loud. You loud. I don't know why you so loud. You loud. You act like double 3 times. I don't know why. I should be.
I don't understand why either because.
I think you got an iPhone 11.
Speakerphone.
Yeah, or you got an iPhone 11 and they ain't get the volume thing right on that one. That ain't be barking.
I apologize. Let me see if I can turn the volume.
No, you good. You good.
Twitter.
That's that new Trump
All right,
phone.
but if you ain't got Twitter, you got a Facebook. So the Facebook link is in there. Like I said, I'm just
Can
come
I
over
be
there
honest with you?
and drop them links in there.
Free drop in family.
Go ahead.
Since I started watching you guys listening to you on YouTube, I know that in Facebook there's like the number comes up on my icon. It's like over 100. I don't go to Facebook. I don't look at TV. You know, I'm on YouTube now.
And that was
me too.
That what Miss Rika said. Miss Rika told me, she said, "Hey, bro, like that's why I say I need y'all. I'm begging y'all. All right, like go to the Facebook. If anything that you see that just might be interests you, all right, I'm gonna be up in there every day. I'm gonna be looking. So like, if I come up here and have like 10 different discussions, do 15 minutes with this, 15 with that, it doesn't matter. As long as we're together and we're learning. All right, like I said. I'm not here to be a teacher because like I'm here learning like y'all. So don't look at me like he's taking too long or he'll know what he's talking about because I don't. You know what I mean? We just here to learn together. I'm not smarter than nobody. I'm not dumber than nobody. We all need to help each other. That's all that it is. I'm not like I see other YouTubers. I be admiring how they come up there and be so. That's not me. All right, and I know that. You feel what I'm saying? So the main thing is.
I commented.
But that's how we view you. We view you that way.
I commented to you to let you know that I really appreciated, you know, how you admitted that you. I think it was the day that what's that guy Nate was on there.
Right.
We were on there, and the conversation went into politics with him and someone else. And you made a comment that, you know, hey, I can't believe I have all these smart people over here. I'm like, I told you deserve that, you know, and you told me thanks, baby girl, that day. So, you know. Yeah,
I like that. I like learning every little thing. You know why? Because my pops is that way. My pops is like, he's good at everything but math.
Never too old.
You know what I mean?
No,
so
we're never too old to learn.
I like to sit in front of my pops one day and actually have a conversation that's everywhere. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that would be so dope for me to do. You know what I mean? That's where my brain's at to impress my parents. You know what I mean? My parents are getting older. And like I said, I brought them through a whole lot of bullshit. So at the end of the day, I'll stay away until I find myself and be who I could be and make sure they're happy. That's my whole main thing. Make sure my parents are happy and content that they taught me something to recognize what life really consists of. All right? That's my main thing. All right? And then I work on my kids after that. After I find myself, my kids are automatically going to be okay because I found myself. You see what I'm trying to say? So it'd be all right. You know what I mean? You'll definitely be all right.
I thought about changing, putting my name back to, but that baby girl is my dad's only
Nah,
girl.
don't.
So
Let's everybody keep their alias names for like another month. Let's get over this. Let's get over this little hump, and then we'll come back, and then the Facebooks will be smooth. We ain't got to worry about like when people come up here trolling. I'm basically gonna know it. You can say whatever you want to say about me. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I moved on, and I'm gonna move on. As simple as that. Like, I moved on. All right, so.
What is your Facebook account? Am I still allowed?
It's all in the description. Everything's in the description. The Twitter and the Facebook is all up in there. Let me make sure it's up in there.
You really are better than that. And like I told you, I didn't look at you. I wasn't watching just you. I was looking at the group as a whole. Because they're the ones that showed me who you were. It wasn't you. So really, just if you over that shit, I mean, hey.
It's like nothing we could do. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody need to realize if we put out so many things that we see wrong, ain't nothing budge. Hey, it's nothing going to budge. You know what I mean? You can't make somebody do something that you don't want them to do. That's just like in life. You know what I mean? So it's beyond. It's
goes
definitely
back to the fight against good and evil.
Yeah, it's just
good and evil.
Let's learn, keep learning, so people will be aware of it, so it won't happen. So people be aware. If you're aware, it won't happen. So that's another way to fix the problem. All right, people won't put themselves in weird places. People won't automatically trust somebody who say that they love you. I be on YouTube all the time, and I be hearing people say that's my friend or I love that person. It's impossible. All right. People are laying beside a woman or a man that they've been with for years and really don't love them and leave them. So there's no way you could do all that on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's good to be associates and learn. You know what I mean? Understand that. You know what I mean?
Feed off
but you made us love you by you getting up and spending your time and dedicating that time to us. That's what made us love you. The things you've done for us, giving us a voice and something to do. Like, I'm in the bed all the time. I have health problems, so I tune in to you.
That's what I do for, because that's what I know. I got a thing up here that says analytics, and like 93% of my subscribers are females, right? And the average age is 38 to like 70. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm very aware of what it is, you know what I mean? And I know my lane is not going to be what people want it to be. It's going to be what it is. It's going to be what I made and what I created, and we're going to keep it down that lane. I don't care about the rappers. I don't care. I got like 5 monetized pages. If I want to go do some rap things, I'm trying to get it so it'll be on just that page. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I gotta get organized. Yeah. So once I get organized, it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna tell you.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, like with me, Drop, you have daughters, and it becomes a point in your life. But see, I was wild, and my 20s. Me and my husband, we were wilding out. But it becomes a time. Those girls start to get older, and you're gonna be that. You and their mothers are gonna be the impression on those girls. So you have this platform set where those girls can come and listen and look one day.
Yep.
And not be embarrassed by dad.
And speak. And even speak on what they learned. Yes. You know what I mean? What they know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's all.
And not only that, having daughters, you got to think about the way you treat women too, because you don't want someone to treat your daughters like that.
Exactly.
Right? I got onto your children.
I got five daughters, 3 different baby mothers, and the oldest is 13 and the youngest is 4. And I never had all 5 at one time. That's my dream. My dream is to have all 5 at one time. You feel me? It's always 3 and missing 2, or you know what I mean? That's the way it's always been. You know what I mean? And I need to get that. That's my dream. You know what I mean? Have all of them at one time. You know what I mean?
Or plan a spring break together for all the kids, or a summer thing.
It's big. It's deeper than that. Like I said, I got a pass. You know what I mean? So that pass, some people don't. Some people ain't get over that pass. So that's saying, like I said, everybody got a pass. So at the end of the day,
everybody got a pass, man.
Well, we as women, when we hold that against you, it's because we still love you.
Yeah. I'm talking about y'all loving me is cool, but it's different with my situation. I have 2 kids with my ex-wife that need to be in my life. You feel what I'm trying to say? So with that saying, I have to make that happen. You know what I mean? because I mean, like I fucked up that situation, so I can't be blaming her for the reason.
What I'm saying is that woman still loves you. She's because once we fall in love with somebody, sometimes we never stop loving that one man. So she may still be in love with you, and they use the kids as pawns to punish you.
Maybe. I mean, I'll never know. But you know what I mean. My goal is, you know what I mean. Like my goal is like, you know what I mean. Like I fucked up. You know what I mean. I fucked up. So I can say I fucked up. You know what I mean? And like I said, I fucked up so bad to the point that this woman know me so well. And like, you know what I mean? I can't even find her. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, she know me so well that I could find people. I could do things. But she's smart, like just like me. Taught me the shit I know. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, you know what I mean?
She might be watching you like we watching.
I already know she is. I know that much. I do know that much. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid. I do know that much. You know what I mean? And pretty much sure let the kids watch and everything. You know what I mean? She know. You know what I mean? But in due time. You know what I mean?
In due time. I
Mm-hmm.
pray that for you. I hope you get your wish, you know.
Yeah, we gonna pray on that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm about to let this one go because I gotta come back and do. I got two more. I got two more lives to do.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
Drew.
Go ahead.
I want to follow up on what Mike was saying. Are you allowed to show pictures while we're live?
I don't think it's the way right now. Why? What's up? Is there a site or something?
Check your email, J-Dub,
All right, hold on.
so the people can kind of see what he's talking about.
What email did you send it to? Man,
Straight drop news.
this fly just be chilling. Like he just don't big ass house and he wanted to be right here. All right, let me check it right now.
You need Obama to get that file.
It seems like I swear, like the trolls work so hard to the point that they know they can't distract the chat because the chat ain't gonna allow it. So they hit my phone and hit me up. Only time I hit my phone is up when I go live. It's like that's how bad the distraction is. I swear, it's like that bad. You know what I mean? Don't text all day.
That evil.
Sell
evil.
Sell dreams. Like I mean, I took somebody's flag away and everything, and my flag's still there, but still troll me. I don't get that. I mean, I did it just because I wanted to get it out the way, to get away from that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause
She might like you.
I'm good with pages. I got pages. I don't need that. That page is cool. It sit there. But I mean, I got pages. I took your flag away, so enjoy your life and have a good day. I don't care if you know where I live at. They send messages. I know where you live at. Well, okay. So what? All right. You said what was the name of what was the name of the email?
J-Dub.
You just sent it?
Yeah. Minutes ago, I think.
No, I ain't getting under yet.
I don't even know how to send an email.
Yeah. I think I'm about to do tutorials on all that. So when you see a dumb video come up, saying, you know what I mean, then people be like,
What
yo.
was it pertaining to, baby? What was you talking about with the story with Mike? What was it pertaining to?
I was trying to show Drop what the prescribed fentanyl looks like.
Yeah, I ain't even getting no email. It's not there yet.
The situation with the fentanyl is
How you-
all the
how
doctors
you-
cut
how you-
people back from the Oxycontin.
How you spell it?
People are making that.
How you spell it?
F-E-N.
F-E-N. T.
Fentanyl.
YL.
You got patches too?
Yeah, the patches, and I'm prescribed Narcan as well.
The conference has been locked.
Narcan.
Oh Lord.
I thought Narcan was an opiate killer, blocker.
No, it's actually a spray in case you was the OD.
So you get a prescription for that?
Yeah, that's what I sent the
Yeah.
Drop in his email so he could show it.
It's right here. Heroin and fentanyl. Damn, so it's saying that much heroin.
They come in patches too, Drop.
So that much heroin right there is that equals up that little bit of fentanyl? Basically what they saying?
Right.
Wow. So you sniffed one little bead too much and you're dead.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a stage 3 cancer patient. I've only tried one patch for 30 minutes, and it had me feeling like I was under anesthesia but alert and couldn't even hear the words that were coming out of my mouth. That's how strong it is.
Mm.
Is it the gel kind or is it just the thin, flat ones?
It's the gel kind.
Oh, okay.
They say that that Mac Miller, the girl, his ex-girl, that she had to disactivate her Twitter because people are trying to blame her.
Here they go.
So
Yeah, I take those little blue pills that they showed.
Instead of her, mourning in because she loved them, people want to make it double. Man, now she might go to pills or something or drugs or something.
Yep.
Like,
or commit suicide. You
anything,
never know.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Here they go. Kids, it's just that generation. I don't get it. And some grown-ups too, locked in that generation.
I don't see bugs in the chat, but I just want to say thank you to everybody that was in the chat the day that you read my story.
Yeah, I was over there too that day.
Thank you.
That's a good movement there. I ain't read it, so I watched the story. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. They got a video if y'all want to watch about the fentanyl. It's on Vice. It got like 6.8 million views. It's called The Drug Dealer That Heron. The Drug Dealer Then Heron.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've got family member that's actually on it, and it's sad watching them go through that, and no matter how many times they go into rehab and they get right back out and get right back on it, and I even asked one of my younger cousins because he's addicted to crack and heroin, and I asked him, with you being so young, what is it about it that you're getting off on? And he said, as far as the crack goes, he said the reason why he's still out there on it is because he's still looking for that first high. And I said, well, you haven't found it yet, so why are you still doing it? And he said he's still looking for that first high,
And he says it comes from only China, so it's imported here for sure. Like I was saying,
it is tearing our families apart.
It's that, like I said, you could get that probably just say you're a researcher, and you could get it straight to you.
I don't want it.
I mean, I don't want it either.
The crazy thing about this drug is it's been around for so many years, and nobody ever got strung out on it like today. When they started introducing this, I don't know what they did to it, but it's got everybody hooked. I never got hooked on that because I feel like it's mind over matter. However, I have friends that's lost everything behind this drug, and it's so powerful, but the government did it.
Addictive personalities too. So.
Yeah, it depends on.
I have a very addictive personality. I've been through a lot of abuse as a kid.
Yeah, but it's still different. It's
I
still
never
different.
allowed that to take control of me.
Yeah, but it's still but different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? Because some people got different.
No one's the same.
Some people got different trials and errors than you have. Like you said, two different people ain't the same. So somebody could got molested, or somebody could just go through losing their dad, and two people just everybody's weaker and stronger than others. It's just
that's true.
You know what I mean? It really depends on. Everybody's different, so you can never compare it to nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think God blessed me because I mean, being adopted, I am a victim of childhood sexual abuse, and it was through family members up from the time I was a baby up until I was 14. But I made a choice that I'm going to fight for me and love me.
You have to. And that's what you got to do first. You got to do it for God, then yourself, then for your family and friends, man.
That's why I said God helped me through a lot. You got to put God first and believe that He can help you and have that faith in Him, and He'll see you through a lot.
Cause I know I got addictive mentality too, but I just make sure I don't be around certain things. Certain things, being around certain people and places can get you to do certain things. That's all it takes. Being around the wrong place, the wrong time, and feeling the wrong way. Like if you're down and you just happen to be around a place that everybody's doing something, you never know what you do. Can't predict that, You can't predict that.
Yeah, you're right.
But like I said,
Thanks for having me up here.
Thanks everyone for coming up.
For the welcoming.
Thank you. And thanks for sharing with us.
No problem. Thank
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
That touched my heart today, so.
This is my first time calling as well.
Girl, everybody need to call. Everybody need to call in because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. You could be anonymous. You know what I mean? But it's what you're saying what matters. You know what I mean? It might hit somebody at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could change anybody with one word. Could change anybody. You know what I mean? And it could be your word. You feel me? It could be your word.
Yeah.
Your word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And one thing I want to say, no matter what you're going through or what you have gone through, everybody that have gone through something, believe it or not, there is somebody going through that same thing, and they don't know what it is or how to handle it, who to go to, and afraid to go to somebody or talk to somebody. So your experience might be helping that person, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'll
100% right.
definitely remember that, you know.
Just call.
I just didn't want
I've
to be
been
in the
through,
way, you know.
I've
Everybody-
been through 52 surgeries dealing with stage 3 colon cancer, and I'm
52?
still here by the grace of God, hanging on to watch my girls grow up.
52.
Amen.
Wow, that's a blessing right there.
52 surgeries.
That's a real blessing right there.
Yeah,
Dang, 52 surgeries. Damn.
And sexually
I was
abused.
complaining about my little few.
Mm.
Me too.
I feel bad now for you complaining about my little 6 and 7 surgeries. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Oh my God.
That just makes
We all
that
going
is
through something.
that just makes more sense why I say everybody's different. You know what I mean? Different strokes, different folks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Different strokes, different folks. Nobody could never compare yourself to somebody else. All right. That's why when you hear somebody say Biggie and Tupac, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Michael Jordan, LeBron, I'm not trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Some things everybody gonna have a different opinion on. All right. But I want to
There
think.
was this man I used to know that he had a half a body, and he would get up and
Huh?
have so
No,
much
no, no,
life
no, no,
and
no, no,
energy.
no, 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 no. Bring that back. Rewind that so people can understand. Half a body.
Yeah, he had only a half a body where he was like 6'2", and he got hepatitis C, so they started doing surgeries. He lived in Louisiana, and Louisiana have a real poor healthcare system. So once he started doing the surgeries, all he had was his tailbone. They had cut his hips out and everything, and I had worked for him at one point in time because I worked in the medical field, and I took care of him. So like times when I would feel really low, hurting and pain, and I, tired of taking pain pills, I would think about this man. He only has a half a body, and he can get up and smile in the morning. What the hell am I complaining about? At least I can still walk around,
Crazy.
Exactly.
But I have my son, and he makes me get up in the morning and keep going. He gives me that life. I have to fight for him. And then I had a grandbaby, so that's even extra life. So, she'd be like, Grandma, I want some food. I don't want a sandwich. Get up and cook. Grandma, can't nobody cook like you. So that just gives me that life to go on. And I thank God that he gave that to me. And that's the energy I use to keep going. But when I hear you with the 52 surgeries, it's like, oh my gosh, what am I complaining about? I have nothing to complain about. I need to get up.
We've all been through something, and like
Yeah.
I said, we just have to open up every morning we open up our eyes and thank God for another day.
Hey, listen, I gotta make you laugh though, 'cause that's just my character. Listen, I have a very, very, very fine man, so I gotta keep my pretty with my cane or not, and I keep my pretty on. That's what keeps me going.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen. Do something.
That's how I look at it with me.
As long as you don't matter what you do for, as long as you're doing it. You know what I mean? That's all that matters.
I keep my pretty on, honey. I have to. I have to. So.
Yeah, but.
So back to you, Straight. You getting up here and creating this platform for us to be able to converse with one another. Because I live in Oklahoma. Where do y'all live at?
Y'all got an intellect.
I'm in Charlotte.
People be scared to come up here.
Charlotte.
I'm in the
You gotta remember, we're older females, so we're not gonna get on the Facebook and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, but don't put an age on it. You know what I mean? Just do it. Why are you putting an age on it for? Is your brain can't so your brain can't fluctuate with a 19-year-old brain? You just can't do what 19-year-old you ain't got it no more.
Yeah, because them little young old 19-year-old boys be wanting this older one.
Exactly. So you can go ahead and get on that Facebook. You can go ahead and get on that Instagram, that Twitter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And just lust. You know what I mean?
six years single. I just like being single right now. I can make my choices and deal with my loved ones, like my son and my grandbaby. They need me right now.
Facts. Hey, call Tyrone.
There you go with that Newport. Here I go with you.
Yeah, it's the same one. I keep putting it in and out, yo. Can y'all put some RIP Mac Millers in the chat? It's 263 people up in here. All right, just show some love. Hit that like button.
Okay.
All right, for those who didn't.
I like Mac Miller. I sure did. I remember when he first started rapping.
Yep, subscribe. What I'm about to do is
I was like, this white boy. I know this ain't a white boy spitting like this.
What I'm about to do is I'm about to open up one of these pages I ain't opened up in a while and go live on it and just live stream all his music for like probably a day or so. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. It's probably be on one of these pages, straight drop TM or something. I might do it on there. Or,
yeah, because he got some lyrics now.
Yeah, he dope.
I like Mac.
I like Mac. I like Yellow Wolf. I like Riff Rav. Rappers come in all colors. You know what I mean? I like all rappers. Like,
yeah. What you think about what Eminem has dissed this new album?
I ain't even hear it.
You ain't heard Eminem's new album?
I've been on Kanika. I ain't hear no music. You know what I mean? I ain't hear nothing. For real. You know what I mean? That's what life
you ought to hear that, because he dissing everybody, all the little upcoming rappers.
As he should. Ain't nobody.
Okay, I'm gonna interject for a minute.
I gotta go, y'all. No disrespect.
I'm gonna interject for a minute. Drop. This is telling you a telltale sign that you haven't had your phone lines open in so long. Right. That means you will have to go live again with your phone lines open, because your family and your chat have missed coming up here and talking to you. This is a telltale sign. If you ain't seen, I just sat here and heard you say you finna end your live about 4 times. This is a telltale sign.
Yeah, I gotta come back to y'all, but this is the time, this is the time when my old lady get home too, so I gotta spend the time with her first, and then I'm coming right back.
I want to say thank you for letting us have a voice.
No problem.
Thank you.
I need y'all all. Y'all always got a voice. Just, you know what I mean? Like I said, hit the emails with ideas. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a Facebook or an Instagram or a Twitter. Hit the email, straightdropnews@gmail.com. All right, and I'll get to it. I don't know when, to be honest, but I try. I try.
Just keep sending us them little hearts. We like that too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna be in the comments for sure. But I be posting so much.
All right,
ladies.
Yeah.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye everybody. Thank you everybody for calling.
Bye bye.
All right. I appreciate all y'all up in the building. There's 245 of y'all that rode with me. I highly appreciate the love and all that. Y'all already know I do, right? So hit that subscribe if you ain't subscribed. You know what I mean? Like, all right, share it. All right, we're gonna end this with the actions. All right, subscribe to my little cousin music page, y'all. Straight Drop Elite. All right, here go one of his songs for those who don't know. Snacks. All right, the greatest of all time. All right, actions, yo. That's all we live off, our actions. People gonna judge you by those, and those only. All right. Y'all be cool. Hey, y'all be cool, and remember, someone love you.
Action, ayy. Action, ayy. Action.
Fuck you know that. Who talking to you? Who telling you they finna kill Straight Drop? Because I don't even know the nigga Straight Drop. But I fuck with him. He cool. I ain't never met her. I ain't even never had a phone conversation with her. You get mad somebody, Straight Drop said Irene was this and Monifa was this. Them hoes guilty. Fuck you mean. And Jazz, I think your ass got something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean, nigga. Let's put it out there. Motherfuckers so tough, dog. I'm trying to hide behind.
Action, ayy. Action, ayy. Actions.
Tracks today.
My words ain't louder than my actions. You know you always been the one. You know I always been distracted. I'm only fiending for what's real. I'm sick and tired of the plastic. Now baby, come on, keep it real. You know I'm nothing like your last one. Hey.
Everybody go to G Lounge. Everybody go to G Lounge. If the moderators can, drop his link in the chat. Everybody go over to G's Lounge. When you get over there, type straight drop sent me. All right? Drop the link in the chat. I'm going to bring the song right back one more time. All right? But in the meantime, hit the like, subscribe. Just subscribe to everything in the description. All right? But like I said, drop that link, all right, to G Lounge and go over there. Hit the like button on the way over there. All right? And say Drippy Drip sent you. All right? Straight drop. All right? Love y'all, man. I appreciate all the support. And that's 100.
They know straight drop pushing for was right. So when we 75% of Chicago, how the fuck you know that? Who talking to you? Who telling you they finna kill straight drop? Because I don't even know the nigga straight drop. But I fuck with him. He cool. I ain't never met her. I ain't even never had a phone conversation with her. You get mad somebody, well, straight drop said Irene was this and Monifa was this. Them hoes guilty. Fuck you mean. And Jazz, I think your ass got something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean, nigga. Let's put it out there. Motherfuckers so tough, dog. I'm trying to hide behind.
Action, ayy. Action, ayy. Actions. My words ain't louder than my actions. You know you always been the one. You know I always been distracted. I'm only fiending for what's real. I'm sick and tired of the plastic. Now baby, come on, keep it real. You know I'm nothing like your last one. Hey. Fashion, Liberace with the fashion. That means it's diamonds on my neck, all on my wrist, all on my face. You know them diamonds stay flashing. You know I do this with a passion. Play the beat so I can smash, son. Cause I've been going through some shit. I miss my clique, I miss my bitch. I swear to God, she a bad one. Mask up. Remember nights I had to mask up. Cause I was out there making flips, hitting licks. I hit a lick, I told God this my last one. I told God I gotta get on the road. Cause I've been sick of these hoes. All they want twist up the throw, all they want step up the snow. Oh, get you some goals. All of these niggas is trying to be in my inner circle. Cause they know that's the winner circle. Donatella how I twisted purple. Stop playing for a nigga hurt you. Already know a nigga birth you. Told y'all I don't need rehearsal. Told y'all that the swagger stay up. Y'all niggas done hit your curfew. Yeah, we coming with the wave. Next we coming with the pain. Now you running from the gang. Actions. My words ain't louder than my actions. You know you always been the one. You know I always been distracted. I'm only fiending for what's real. I'm sick and tired of the plastic. Now baby, come on, keep it real. You know I'm nothing like your last one. Hey. Actions. Watch my homie pull up with the ratchets. I keep me a second, a new bad bitch. Ho, you try to gang, it's gonna be tragic. Rose is busy, got my back now. That triangle off and says a cash cow. I just left the trap, I'm full of yams now. Make them double back and spend they last pound. Ain't no competition, don't make me laugh now. Roll up the gas now, the shit might make you pass out. Please don't make me lash out. Yes, I got that locked out. Flow, that shit just stand out. When we shoot this man down, I might shoot your man down. Hey. S500 with my best guy stunting. Yes, we that fly, honey. I keep J's, I run. My bitch is back why I suffer, fuck your bitch, brain pumper, twisted gas, iron lung, women, that's how I'm doing. Now I'm coolin', I got blocks like ruin. They say how you do it, now she choosing. I rush her like Putin, this shit like a movie. Now I'm coolin', I got blocks like ruin. They say how you do it, now she choosing. I rush her like Putin, this shit like a movie.
Purchase your tracks today.
Action. I usually don't do this, man. Shout to the homie F. I got you. Straight drop. I'm about to go crazy, you lame niggas. Dirty, heavy, let me paint with ya. I swear you should've brought a gang with ya. You niggas hurting, I'm the painkiller. Live hypocrites, little nigga, I'm sick of this. All you Luther, Mr. X. Bet your bitch call you Minute Man. Got that hoe turning tricks out of minivan. I told you the God run it. I see all of these con artists speaking foul on us. If you knew what I knew, you would bow, ho. But you did right and run in your mouth, though. Fake ass activists, they don't mix with this rapping shit, and I'm the advocate. Just stick to the facts and quit. See, we know you ain't slapping shit, but that ratchet bitch got the hoe on one knee like she Kaepernick. Let the gang touch the water, no battleship. See, that's L after L, change the pattern. I'm the champ, we got more rings than Saturn. This is not even practice, I had to mention I got 10 other styles in the package hidden for any other nigga that got to get it. I will son it straight up, give his ass the business. Chosen, can you a bitch? Cap killer's the last thing I'm worried about, man, you haters is last week. Chosen, can you a bitch?
You get mad somebody, well, Straight Drop said Irene was this and Monique was this. Them hoes guilty. Fuck you mean. And Jazz, I think your ass got something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean, nigga. Let's put it out there. Motherfuckers so tough, dog. I'm trying to hide behind.
What's going on, people? This your boy Logic, and as promised, we're gonna deliver our first ad. This first ad is from our sister Tomiko B, and she got some earrings, she got keychains. Y'all take time, y'all check her out, and we gonna do what we say we gonna do and support each other. It's your boy Logic. I'm out of here. Peace.
They know Straight Drop